What'd you think of that? Did you like it? Did you like what I made? I just made that. I just made it before stream. I just figured out how to do stuff with people's icons. I'm so excited. Thank you for the subscribe.
3 months of deep.
3 months, 3 months. Let's go. Howdy, welcome. Let's get those ads out of the way, shall we? Thank you for the subscribe.
7 months sub to D. Let's go. D-Late light stick, D-Late bongo, D-Late light.
That's gotta be Lucky D time, right?
D-Late light stick.
Oh, Lucky D.
D-Late light stick, D-Late D source. Salute you, source. Salute you, source.
Oh my god.
Salute you, source. Salute you, source.
No, I salute you. Jedi leader, shut up. You get supported. You get supported, nerd. Get supported, nerd. Get supported, nerd. Get supported, nerd. Your streak of getting first is over? Well done. Well done. First now has a little animation. Oh no, why are we lagging? Who's nerfing the stream? Stop it. Who's doing it? Was it you? Was it you? What? Why are you censoring me? You can't even see the censors. Don't censor me. No. Nope, you get supported. That pole! What the crap is with that pole? No! Oh my god, I just saw it. Thank you for dropping that in the mod.
Over a year of D and not stopping.
Oh no. We training! Happy Veterans Day!
SPhinx tax.
No, you get taxed. You get taxed. Take my love and affection and get out. But not really. I'd be sad if you left.
This is one confusing looking baby. Well,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Baby! Baby! Congratulations! You have officially been subscribed to D for 9 whole months! That means that you get a baby, and you get a baby, and you get a baby. Thank you so much for being part of my community for 9 whole months! Now you have to name the baby and take care of your stream baby for forever and ever. You are mine. I have claimed you now with this stream baby. You cannot escape. Congratulations. Congratulations on your stream baby. Thank you so much, Jagan, for being part of my community for 9 months. Fraternal twins? Did I miss one? Did I miss one? 18 months? What? You resubscribed for a whole bunch more months? Cease. Cease right now, Vanagon. That's too many months. What are we even going to do with you? We don't even know what to do with you.
Did the vocal rest go well, D?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh no, we're being nerfed. I hear you. I hear you. Vocal rest was at least 40% effective, but D is still going to take it easy for maybe like a few days. Try not to scream at you forever. I'm gonna try to be good. Try to be vocally good. I guess that means I should really push to get us to 50% on the 2.0
19
thing.
already? Delitarize.
And do a karaoke massive event for like 4 days. Thank you so much for the Subnova! Our very first VIP. 19 months? Has it been that long? Oh my gosh. Not enough months? Needs more months? Go forward in time and tell me if D becomes huge and is then able to shower everyone with sugar mama joy, love, and affection. Uh-oh, who's nerfing my network right now? Stop it. Something is on and I'm going to pause it. My housemates should not be here, but something is nerfing my internet. I'm stealing all the internet. Thank you so much for the resub! Holy crap!
27 days and it will be a full year that I will be subbed to my Oshi D-Vate heart, D-Vate big heart, D-Vate heart, D-Vate big heart.
What is this? It's technically not loading today's job. We're not jobbing today, but it's the job series, so everything is different for a little while. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh my gosh! 11 months! Soon it will be a whole year! Let's go, French muffin! I need to do some more redeems with people's user icons. Cause then I can put you guys in weird, crazy places on the screen and do silly things. I think it would be fun. Hi, and welcome to D! Happy Monday! Are you having a good Monday? I hope you're having a good Monday. To my fellow veterans out there, I salute you. Thank you for serving. Thank you for your sacrifice. Hopefully you got good snacks, a snackerifice. Give a veteran a snack. Snackerifice. A good Monday now, let's go! I'm so happy to be a part of your Monday! Oh my god, level 5, what's wrong with you people? Stop! No, seriously, your money is no good here. Stop giving me your money, put it away. That's a level 5 hype train, stop it, look at it. 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 car, and the beginning car is 5. Look at you, I can see your faces in the windows. Stop. Stop right now. I see you. Hypers. I see you, Nova. I see you, French Muffin. I see you, Charm Clark. I see you, Jagan. I see you, Vanakin. I see you, Maritio. I see you, Master Jericho. I see you, Jedi there. Stop it! No! Put your money away. You can't read? Listen to my voice. Don't give me your money. Put it away. It's no good here. Your money has no use to me. Put it away. Oh, this would be a great opportunity to train the new mods. Oh, hey, does anybody want to get timed out? Do you want to get timed out by the mods? Do you want the mods to time you out? Do you believe that you deserve to be timed out by a mod? If so, raise your hand in chat. Do you want to get timed out? Do you want to get timed out? Mods, we have tribute. We have folks volunteering. We got troublemakers self-identifying in the chat. Troublemakers self-identifying in the chat. Mod check, mod check, mod check. It is time. Time them out. Do you remember how to time out? Time to test what you learned during training. Time them out. Time them out. Time them out. No, not just 1 second. No one learns from 1 second. It has to be longer than 1 second. 1 second. What do they say about subs? Don't do that. French Muffin, stop it! Your money is no good here. Get out. Oh my god. Howdy! And, well, I guess you're getting scrunklies this week now, aren't you? Wait, where's my boom? Okay, there we go. Let me just center myself.
Yes,
Now I can emphasize correctly. There we go. Fixed. You forgot about my demilitarization outfit? Hello and welcome to D. Your subscribes are no good here. Put your money away. Do you see?
You should drink some water.
Thank you very much. I will hydrate. Hi, cuties! I've missed you! Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss hearing my beautiful voice?
No money here.
No?
Only tax.
Shut up, there's no tax. Thank you, I missed you too. Boop. Thank you for the boop. It's not funny. It's serious business. So says the most serious of D. For those of you who don't know, that thing that just popped up, that was Serious D. Why is your train so long?
Head pat for D.
You can't see the bald head because it's under the helmet. Get wrecked. I am saved from the balding because I am wearing a helmet. This is my ACH. This is actually an exact replica, the PNGs, of my gear for when I was deployed. I mean, the tags are different, my rank is different, but I did wear this uniform when I deployed! Hidden egg. I got your egg, it's hidden. Crouching D, hidden egg. Well, welcome, cuties. It's so good to see you all again. I've missed you, and I miss getting to talk to you because I was doing vocal rest. Yes, that's right. I was trying to rest my voice because starting today, cuties, you get full-time D! That's right. Monday through Friday D. All D, every day, sometimes even weekends. Full-time D. We're full-time. Every day we D. I should get that. Every day we shuffle. Oh my god! This is the perfect time to request that. Let's go! Darlarian, thank you so much for the subs! Oh my god, you goobs. You've destroyed my little... I only thought we'd get to like 5 subs today for doing maybe some little scrunklies. And why are you giving me your money? We're all poor! Stop it! Right now. Okay, hang on. It has been redeemed? Background music, shush. Background music, shush. It has been redeemed.
Only
These things.
You fool.
Only 5? I wasn't prepared. I've underestimated you. It does mean that Dee will be doing streams every single day. And Dee will likely hold some longer midday streams too. My evening streams are time locked for my housemates in my current living situation. However, that may change in the coming weeks. Who knows what will happen? Ahem, ahem, ahem. It has been redeemed. D sings the karaoke redeem, where D butchers your favorite karaoke tunes live for your enjoyment. As requested, we have Together Forever. Let's go. Okay, hang on. But first, the most important thing. Hi! Hi, welcome to D! Stop! No, don't level up the tree! We must metronome. D, 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 do da ba da ba do ba boo, D, do da ba da ba do ba, D, do da ba da ba do ba boo, D, do da ba da ba da ba, D, ba dee dee dee. Am I in sync? Are we syncing? Are we syncing? How's the sync? Syncs good? Syncs good? Let's go! I'm about to butcher this song and you asked for this. This is your fault. Yeah! How does this even go? If there's anything you need, all you have to do is say, you know you satisfy everything in D. We shouldn't waste a single day. So don't stop D falling, it's destiny calling. A power D just can't deny. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying, I want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. D doesn't know most of this song, can you tell? But D's together forever with you. If they ever get you down, there's always something D can do. Because D wouldn't ever wanna see you frown. I'll always do what's best for you. There ain't no mistaking, true love we're making, something to last for a time. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying, want you for the rest of my life. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know D would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Why is it a level 8? Hype train, stop. Stop it right now. Let it time out. Save your money. You need it for snacks. So don't stop D falling. It's destiny calling. A power that D just can't deny. And it's not Shunibyo, I swear. It's never changing. Could you hear D saying, D wants it for the rest of my life. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know D would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know D would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. Together forever and never to part. Together forever with you. And don't you know D would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. That is D Sings, the karaoke redeem, where D butchers your favorite songs live for your amusement. You asked for that. There you go. Enjoy. Scout guy, that's gross. Thank you for deleting that message, mods. Ew. Very ew. Thank you for the hype train. No. No, don't thank you for the hype train. No. I refuse. No, thank you. What is this crap? I told you to save your money. What did you do? You didn't save your money. You decided to spend your money on D, a weird wiggly thing on the internet. You were supposed to save your money. Save it. Put it away for savings. For college. College money. You could have had college money. Instead, you spent it on D. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I am disappointed. But actually, no, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the hype train. I'm not tsundere, you are. Shut up. College is fake and not me. Hi, Kingzad. Welcome to D First Time Chatters. Yeah? You love to chat? Hi! Oh my god. No, this is D butchering music. because D can. But you are too sweet. Thank you very much for thinking so. Welcome to D. My Kevlar is on backwards. That's what you think. I'm mirrored for your convenience. It's
Save
fine.
my what?
Don't worry about it. Shut up, French muffin. Put your money away. It's no good here. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out, French muffin. Get out. Your money's no good here. Also, welcome the new mods. Welcome new moderators. We gotta do some training for our lovely mods. And a happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters out there. My prior service members, my current service homies. Thank you for your sacrifices, some of which will never be seen, and many which will go unnoticed and unrecognized. I hope you got more than a coffee today, and know that I appreciate you.
Hello, D.
Hi, welcome to D! You don't care much for the new mods? Shut up, Gumpy, you are a mod. Hi, welcome to D! I see you. I see you. Hello. Well, welcome to D. I'm so happy to be here to welcome you into the week, to bring to you Monday. Gumpy is a mod. Does this mean I will behave? What do you mean am I gonna behave? What? Oh, you mean will Gumpy behave? No, but that's the way we want it. Gumpy as a mod? See, there's a reason for
To
this.
misquote TFS Android 17, I think
Yeah?
it's something with my ears. Pay me, pay me, pay me, if you can.
No!
Must need an update or something.
That's not what I'm saying. Don't listen to Master Jericho has been invaded by bots. We've confirmed. And we've sadly confirmed that Master Jericho's brain has been invaded by bots. You cannot trust Master Jericho. Don't listen to him. The bots are in his brain. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's not. It's my apartment. Get out. Oh, hey, this is something you can ask for now. Mod check, mod check, mod check. We need to do some training of our new mods. Does anyone want to get timed out? I would love all of our new moderators to get plenty of practice with timing people out. What, did you piss the mods? Jericho? Not Master Jericho? You don't want your full title? Why not? Is there a bigger reason behind not wanting your full title? Mods, I want you to start timing people out just because you can. But first, we need some volunteers. Would you guys like to get timed out? Are you a shenaniganator? Do you believe that you've shenaniganed your last nan-again? Or that you have shenaned and you will shenan again? Get it? Shenanigan. Time them out for like 30 seconds. Do 30 seconds. No, not 600 seconds. Gumpy. Okay, now you get to go and you get to take Gnome Night and undo the timeout. Do you remember how to do it? Do you remember how to untime out? This is perfect. Post the same message twice and then get it deleted. Is that what execute order 66 will be? Mods, what do you think? What do you think? Should our order 66 be to time random person out for 666 seconds? What do you think? Vague parasocial comment about D. Ban them! Ban them! No, I mean time them out! Time them out immediately! How dare they? I mean, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, don't be parasocial. I'm not parasocial at all. I don't need to see you. At all. Ever. I'm just fine. Having only a stream last week was fine. I didn't miss you at all. I didn't miss you at all. I don't approve. Nope. You can time them out. Yep. I mean, I only miss you a little bit. Gumpy is a cutie pie. Little fee blush. I love the fee blush. Welcome back, Blaze. Welcome back. Did you enjoy your timeout? Did you learn your lesson? If you didn't learn your lesson, then you can be timed out again. You can be like, mods, look at me, I'm a shenaniganator. Do you know the gremlin pose? I feel like I should make like a cutie redeem that is a time me out redeem. But what I'm imagining is, here, I need to show you this image. Okay, you know the crab pose, the scrunkly crab pose, where you've got both arms bent at 90 degrees, and then you've got your legs are at 90 degrees. It's like this. Okay? This is the scrunkly pose. I want you to imagine.
Dirty dumpster that is a is a dolphin noise.
There you go.
What's that mean?
Dolphin noise is the noise I just made for you. You're welcome. So, this one, shenanigans, rude comments, politics. I feel like there should be a redeem that is, time me out, mods. And it's like this, but a cutie in the scrunkly pose that pops up on screen and goes with your face on it. Something like this. Like a stick figure for the mods to time you out. I feel like this would be great. You saw the extra scab art, isn't it nice? Nelm, you had very good taste. I appreciate that. I really do. Vague parasocial comments about D! Oh no! Beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad that you guys are letting the mods practice. Thank you so much for allowing the mods to practice. Practice is the best way to learn how to use the tools. Timeouts, and then we're not going to ban or kick anybody for today. But I will instigate another test here in just a moment, and we'll do a few tests throughout this week and then next week so that mods get live practice using the tools. Yeah. Doing great. Doing great. Good job, mods! So I saw a few people asking earlier, why did we let Gumpy become a mod? Because Gumpy is the one true instigator of crime. No, not true. Not true. Gumpy is definitely one of our most rambunctious and Ned-obsessed members of the cutie community. However, I also feel like those shenanigans lend themselves very well to Gumpy being one of the few mods who really gets into using polls and predictions so that you guys get a little bit more interactive experience on the times when I don't have as many redeems pulled up. He's the inside guy, you got it. If you say that I'm not a nut, do you get timed out? Do you want to be timed out, French Muffin? That's the question. Gumpy is the lead cultist of the D of many legs. No, D does not have more than 2 legs. It consolidates the person causing problems and the person solving the problems into one person.
Hi, D.
Hi, Gamble Champ. Welcome to D. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I can see it happening now. It's a very efficient system indeed. I do not have 1,000,000 legs. Hi, Wattquack. Welcome back to D. 100 and... Oh, sorry. I can't read. 1,800 seconds? Holy moly. That's a big timeout. Okay. Next, mods, I want you to test the warning system. Now that you've all hopefully had a chance to time someone out, if you haven't, please time someone out at least once. And now, I want you all to practice issuing a warning. Quick! Cuties, I need you to post something that requires a warning. Do something scandalous! Okay, pick you. Oh no, a bot! Oh no! You're gonna be a sacrifice? Alright, we've got some sacrifices. Send them some warning messages. And they can be cute, they can be silly, they can be fun. Have fun with the warning. Talking about booty! How could you talk about booty in my chat? No! I mean, we do appreciate the thighs. For D is also a proud worshipper of the Bible. It is unfortunate that we cannot have the thighs that we desire. We do desire them, but Twitch has said no. We must be a little more tasteful than that. So, unfortunately, no. But booty, it's a funny word. Welcome! Time out all the raiders. Do it. Time out all the raiders. Time out every single... Time them all out. Welcome. We're about to train the new mods. We've got new soldiers here with us. Welcome to D. I hope you all had a wonderful time with Isla, my favorite Kitsuwoon on the internet. If you're not following Isla, why not? If you are, good. I hope you all had a wonderful raid. And welcome and happy Veterans Day to my fellow vets! Capioji has volunteered as tribute. You can either time them out and or send them a lovely warning filled with praise and attention to practice your warn system. Good job! Well done, mods. We're having way too much fun with this. This is great. Yeah, welcome. We have some new mods on the team, and so we're doing a little bit of training along with more shenanigans. Bemis, it's Isla. Hi, Rainbow. DEEMilitarization? Well, Rani, Pocket Edition. I love your name, by the way. That's super cute. So what's going on is right now we have new mods being trained in chat, and they are practicing timing you out, untiming you out, and sending you warning messages for right now. We're going to be doing a little bit of moderator training at the beginning of a couple of the streams this week, and then next week, so they get a hang of having access to those tools. Now, for those of you who are new to Dee, hi, I'm Dee. Actually, to tell you a bit about myself and why we're doing today's stream, I feel like this video tells it better.
Hi, it's Dee. Come on over, get to know about me. I'm a little silly and we get a little rowdy. Mostly wholesomeness, I swear, even though we party. Welcome now to Dee. Let's see why I've got him talking. Dee's a massive nerd, ain't no use in trying to hide it. Love me some Zelda, RPGs, big world games with wit. Hard puzzles, lots of struggles, Dee will never quit. Dee has lived a life so full, she's got his level grit. They say Dee should try to impress you. Do it different like no one expects Dee to. Here it is, bringing on the noise. Amid silly whims and simple joys. Dee's got the penchant for rhyme, you see. Breaking out in song is just a part of being with Dee. My voice is not the idle kind of pop, I do my best. Dee's more a chorus girl singing from her regal chest. Jazzy, smoother opera chic, that's much more like Dee's sound. Some call this high fantasy, just throwing weird terms around. Dee's a silly dork, I love bad dad puns. When I get into the groove of vibrato, all those music runs. I do amateur voice acting, well I try my luck. You wouldn't guess it, but Dee does a mean duck. Oh, Dee quacking. Dee will bring you something new, it's kind of dark but lovely. Dee tells stories full of greatness and combat glory. The best part is it's all true, Dee's lived 1,000 lives. Prior military, you're gonna get demilitarized. No, it's not what you wanted, it might be what you needed. Your heart is all locked, my dear, and I have a key. Wanna hang out with me? This is what it's like with Dee. A goddess divine with a penchant for rhyme.
There you go! Welcome to Dee! Also, hi and welcome, Beauty! For those of you who haven't seen the schedule yet, because Dee was a little late.
Year, Forstimus von Frostness the Ived reporting for active duty.
Welcome and thank you so much for subscribing for a whole dang year! Please, thank you for being a good test. For those of you who did not know, mod tech. Can I please, since we already had a shout out for the lovely Isla Ann, who came in with her raiders, can I get a mass shout out? Do you remember how to do the MSO for Beauty and the Beasts?
Hi, Dee!
Tomorrow, Dee and Beauty are going to be streaming together! That's right! We're gonna be doing hand cam streams. Oh my god! Uncensored Dee hand! Panic. Yep, you're gonna see my hands. We're gonna be doing some really cool monster makeup hand tutorial thing. I don't even know what we're doing. Beauty was just like, hey, do you want to do a thing? And I was like, yes, I want to do a thing. I'm so excited. You can check out Beauty's stream right before Dee's. And she's going to be doing body art because she is so good at it. So you can watch some of the art unfold before our collab. Brought out the hands! She brought out the hands! Yes! Good job! Look at that. Well done. You got the mass shout out. Good job. Thank you again, Isla, for sharing your community with me. Raiders who came in from Isla's stream, if you got a raid and run, that's just fine. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Isla, you too. Grab water, get a snack, and make sure to do a little stretch of yourself and your beans, as Hackapede would say. Hackapede would say, stretch those beans. Do it. Stretch them. And make sure that you take care of yourself. But if you'd like to stick around, I'd love to have you. Today's primary objective is to do a little demilitarization. And the question earlier was, what the heck is that? Why the heck is that? Gumpy, thank you for posting that. Beautiful. All of you who wanted to receive a warning, you can also ask, and the mods would probably be nice enough to warn you. So why demilitarization? For those of you who don't know, D was prior military. I'm prior active duty. I served in the U.S. Army. You can see it on my uniform. Look. Army. It's the Army. D was in the Army for quite a while, and I deployed twice to Afghaniland and another place in the sandbox. I actually suffered some pretty bad military injuries at my last deployment, and I've been healing from them for the past 5 years. Now, I have
Sphinx
quite a few...
Day, Sphinx Day.
It's not Sphinx Day, but thank you, King Okaze. At everyone isn't in the stream? Mods ban everyone? Rainbow, you can't tell them what to do, but they can give you a warning with a Bemis. Thank you so much for the sub!
Happy Sphinx Day.
Touche. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you for the biddies. So, demilitarization...
Sphinx Tax Day. Yay,
It's not Sphinx Tax Day! Oh my god, no! Demilitarization are streams that I do on an average maybe once to twice a month sometimes, where I will share with you my military adventures, sometimes the mundane, sometimes the dark, doomy, gloomy, and spook, and other times just there to answer questions and to connect with other vets around the world. You're given a warning for Bemis! You asked for it! I'm not Dinks today, I'm military D. So if anything, I'm Minx. Dinks, the military Sphinx. Dinks, the military Sphinx. Telling you about stuff in the army that stinks. I mean, no. Most of my stories have been about what it was like during deployment. My injury, which I have told the story of a few times, and I'll likely retell it a few times more for those who haven't heard it. And then fun stuff that I got into that I haven't been able to since doing injury recovery. So I used to be very, very big on weightlifting, but I haven't been able to touch weights in 5 years. And I will hopefully be touching weights for the first time outside of like a weighted kettlebell. Or a weighted, what is it called? Mace ball. It's a metal stick with a ball. How do you describe a mace ball? It's a stick with a metal ball and they're weighted. And you swing them around. You get a weighted blanket. I'm not the little minx, Danish. You're too sweet, thank you. But I am hopefully going to start weightlifting with a trainer, not this week, but next week. I am both very scared and very excited about it. So Blaze, I went and I worked with, so let me give you a little recap. Those of you who are just learning this about the, hi, I was an active duty military member. I suffered some pretty severe injuries to the entire left side of my body. I could not do many of the things I loved, like belly dancing, which was part of the inspiration for this avatar and this character. And I could not lift and I could not run. Now, when I was getting out of the military, the VA, they told me I would never run again because I was very broken. And they did a full body analysis of D, and they're like, you are going to be in pain forever. Congratulations! I was like, I don't believe you. Piss off. I'm gonna get a second opinion. I actually went through 3 other doctors, and without giving you all of the details, yeah, diagnosis broken. Military doctors, for real, right? So, I can't just tell you about how excited I am to get my hands on a hefty stick and ball. I'll tell you about it, Magnus Martha. I will tell you about my ball and my stick. They're very heavy and very large, and they made me feel strong. Lift you, you'll be the weight. Oh my god, that's like, you're not even a pound and a half sopping wet shush. Before military injury, Dee could squat a fully grown man at 325 pounds. My leg squat, like leg press on the machine, was 350, and I would just sit there and do that for like 20, 40 reps. I am a pack mule. I was never very fast, but dang, I was an endurance runner. And I was the one that they gave the big guns to, and they thought it was funny to watch small D pick up men like 3 times my size and carry them around like princesses. And they'd be like, I feel like such a lovely butterfly. And I'm like, you are my beautiful princess today. 350, you got it. I'm not that tiny, Gumpy. I'm just built like a pack mule. I am very densely muscled. But so, I got injured. I healed. I healed. That's me trying to wink. Wink. There we go. I healed from military injuries, and when I got back and started my out processing from the military, the VA was like, oh, those neck problems you've been having since you healed. Oh my god, my face froze. Healed are very bad, and they actually extend down your whole spine. Congratulations, you are broken. Hooray. I was not Bravo. I was actually Papa, cross-trained golf and tango. And I was in the 35 series. If you know anything about what that is supposed to be, you would know that I found myself in the wrong job. No, I'll tell you more about that in a moment. But the long story short of the injury was, I was injured. They told me I'd never run again, and I said, screw you, that's a lie. I went and I got 3 other opinions, and then I finally found a specialist physician. They were a specialized physical therapy clinic, and this wonderful woman, Miss Jody, was the one who sat me down and said, okay, Dee, so the reason that the military said that you would never run again is, and then she pulled out her giant skeleton. She's like, I'm going to show you what is going on with your body. And this is after 2 hours of analysis where she did all these different range of motion tests on me to find out what was going on with my body, taking a bunch of different notes on it too. She's like, your feet are twisted to the right. Your knees are actually twisted to the left. Your hips are twisted to the right. Your chest is twisted to the left. Your neck is twisted to the right. You are a walking Jenga puzzle! And that is why you are in so much pain. Your entire spine is out of alignment. And it's pretty severe. I'm actually kind of impressed that you are still walking and moving, and you've still been doing PT tests. How? And then they suplex the skeleton. Bam! Explosion. And then she pulled out her own skeleton. No. So then she's like, but Dee, the reason the military told you that you would never heal again is, 1, this is very advanced. It just shows how bad the injury was to the left side of your body. But 2, the kind of program you would need to heal from this, most people wouldn't stick with it. And that was actually like the big truth for Dee. That was her saying, so Dee, you probably won't want to keep working with me. If we start, there's going to be many times that you want to stop. There's going to be many times where you want to give up. And it's going to take a very long time. But if you are willing to work with me, then I would very much like to help you. She was the first person to do that for Dee. The first person to tell Dee, I'm not doomed forever, that it's okay, and that as long as I'm willing to work on it, she would work with me. But she was 152% correct that my injuries would absolutely suck to heal from, and that it would take a long time. But here I am, 5 years later, having had exactly what she told me would happen. Many days where I went in for physical therapy and I couldn't do the things I wanted to. I could barely do the exercises that day some days. Some days it was really easy. Most days it was very hard. And she threw me into the hyperbolic time chamber. No. But she was very patient with me. And she herself was a source of motivation for me for a different reason. On year 3 of working together, my physical therapist, she was diagnosed with cancer. I think she had breast cancer. And she started doing chemo treatments and continued to help me heal. It was absolutely wild. I watched this woman come into work every single day, feeling weaker and weaker and having days where she could barely work, but she still wanted to heal people. Mad lass indeed. And she never gave up on me. And she's like, if I can do it, so can you. We used to joke about that because that was one of my favorite running cadences in the army. If I can do it, so can you. And so I saw her going through her struggle, and it motivated me to keep going through mine. She absolutely beat cancer and has now grown back all of her beautiful hair. I was there through her super cute hat saga. Not many people got to see her during that because she didn't take on any new patients. I was one of the most well-known patients in that clinic because I'd been with them for years. And at the very end of my treatments with her, she had finally cleared me to start learning how to run again. Hi, Watchdog of Farron, welcome to D. So I've been working with a specialized clinic for 5 years. I've now been cleared to start run training, which I began over the summer, but things got in the way and I haven't been able to run as much as I'd like to. I can jog now, and I can finally pick up weights again. And I will be doing that here starting next week with a trainer to make sure that I don't hurt myself again. The mace ball, my stick and my giant heavy ball that I was using were the only kinds of weights that I could use carefully and safely. It is a stick, it is a ball, and they are very heavy, and they're fun to swing around. And you can actually get one and use it to train, like, for rotator cuff stuff. It's good for your shoulders. Thank you, Strikes, and welcome first-time chatter. You'd run a marathon if I do cadence. You know, people used to make fun of my cadence because I'm very musical. I had a drill sergeant tell me once, "Dee, are you singing? Is that singing?" And another drill sergeant would be like, "Shut up, it's lovely and it's cadence." Because they were sick and tired of this one drill sergeant. We're going to call him Drill Sergeant Frogs. Drill Sergeant Frogs, who did not like that I sang and my cadence was done with like a musical intonation. And we're going to call him Drill Sergeant Yellow. Drill Sergeant Yellow, who loved it. They would fight all the time when it was time to do our company runs. And they were like, "Dee's gonna do cadence." And Drill Sergeant Frogs was like, "Oh, hell no. Hell no, I'm doing cadence." And they're like, "Your cadence sucks." Yes, they did force me to sing the national anthem at our unit graduation. That was an interesting back and forth because it happened on accident. It happened on accident. What happened was, every day during basic, you know, we have cleaning duty at least once, if not twice a week, where we gotta do like the bleach clean of the hallways. and someone left me alone to clean the bathroom. And when I'm alone cleaning, I sing to myself. I don't remember what I was singing, something. And then one of the female drill sergeants walked into the bathroom, and she's like, "What the ever living is this mother Disney princess stuff right here?" And I was like, "I didn't see you there, drill sergeant. I was cleaning. Am I bothering you, ma'am?" And she was like, "Keep doing it. Keep singing." I was like, "Are you sure it's not bothering you?" She's like, "No. Keep singing." She just stared at me the whole time I was cleaning. And it was the most awkward cleaning I've ever done, with her like full-on frog mode standing right in front of me. Okay, I need the scrunkly out. I need this for the visual. I need the visual here. So the showers were like a brick wall facility that had like showers along one of the walls, mirrors along another. It was just a big open square with hoses out of the brick walls. And so there she was, standing. I'm trapped in this brick square circle with her on the outside, just standing there, the only exit from the shower area, me with a bucket and a mop. And she's like, "Sing. Do it. Sing for me. Do it right now." Just standing there, full-on frog pose. And I'm like, she's not gonna let me leave. So I go back to cleaning, and then I go back. I don't even remember what I was singing, but she starts nodding her head. She's like, "Yeah, yeah." And then she screams. She screams into the hallway.
You beautiful truly fly. As always, thank you for your service, Mistress Sphinx D. I decided months ago, but I wanted to wait until a more memorable time to tell you that you, D the Sphinx, are my Kami Yoshi D heart.
I am honored. I am honored. I don't deserve you. You're too sweet. Thank you. It is Phantom of the Opera. Thank you so much, Internal Revenue Sphinx. I appreciate you, baby girl. I appreciate you being part of my community from just about day one, and for always picking me up even on my worst days. I hope that I can do that for you too. So Drill Sergeant's there. She's got me trapped. I've got a bucket and a mop. That's all I've got between me and the Drill Sergeant, and she's just staring at me. And then she screams. She screams at the top of her lungs into the hallway. "Drill Sergeant Frogs! Drill Sergeant Frogs! Get over here right now!" She grabs him by the back of his uniform, and he's like, "What the... Sergeant, what do you want from me?" And she's like, "I need you to listen to this soldier singing like a mother angel." And he's like, "What, D? That was you?" He starts cussing up a dang storm. He's like, "Nope. Why was that,
all
D?"
fun and games until D hits chat with that position of attention move. Half right face.
No, because he did. He absolutely did. You don't understand. This is how it then went. He's like, "You are lying to me. Soldier, half right face." Man's dropped me. I start pushing in the shower room, bucket and mop discarded in the corner, and these two drill sergeants are now arguing because Drill Sergeant Frogs thought that they were listening to the radio, and the other drill sergeant, the female drill sergeant, is, "No, I effing told you it's not the radio, that was D, and we're making D sing the national anthem." So here I am doing push-ups in the dang corner while they're arguing whether or not my singing voice is real, and Drill Sergeant Frogs hates me that much that he refuses to allow me to do the national anthem. But what he failed to recognize at that point was I held the push-up record for my platoon. So I pushed for 5 minutes straight. And they looked at me, and then they realized I was still pushing. They're like, "Are you tired yet, D?" And I paused, looked up at him, and said, "Do you want me to be tired, Drill Sergeant?" And I kid you not, He looked like he was about to smash my face in. Female drill sergeant just falls over on herself.
Always asked soldiers what the soup of the day was. He'd always respond with supine bicycle.
She just busts out laughing, starts falling all over herself. She's like, I can't believe this soldier. Get up right now. You're singing the national anthem. Do you have a problem with that, soldier? No, drill sergeant, I do not. Right, we're done here. And then she just struts her happy little self out of the female bathroom, and she takes Drill Sergeant Frogs with her, grabbing him by the back of the uniform and goes, see, I told you, that one's musical, and you're gonna let her sing the national anthem. And that is how I was then forced to sing the national anthem for our graduation. Get over here! Ear. Yes. You have one who asked soldiers what the soup of the day was? Your response was supine bicycle. Oh my god. We never had the soup of the day thing. We did, however, have 2 members of our company. All right, so I was in Alpha, and I was also first platoon. And our first platoon was a bunch of high-speed MFers that if you ain't first, you last. And we were first at everything, and it wasn't because we were trying to be jerks about it. My platoon was just very high speed. My squad was insane. We were first when it came to marksmanship because all of us, we practiced when we weren't doing anything else. We all did our BRM, basic rifle marksmanship. We practiced breathing. We did the penny drills together. We all ran and did PT together, so we had the best scores in PT. We move, shoot, and communicate like a bunch of champs. We were very good at things, and we actually asked our drill sergeant one day if they could smoke us because we felt like we were being lazy, and no one had smoked us ever because we were all good beans, and we didn't do anything bad, so they never had a reason to smoke us. We were like, smoke us. Drill sergeant, smoke us. Do it now. And they were like, what's wrong with you? Are you a bunch of masochists? And we were like, probably, drill sergeant, but do it anyway. Do it, I dare you. And they were like, you dare me? Yes, drill sergeant, we dare you. They couldn't smoke us. They tried. They tried for 2 hours and could not smoke us. They had to switch drill sergeants at the 1 hour mark. And then they were like, well, you're lucky that we've run out of time because we've got to go and do other things, soldiers. You're lucky. We'll get you next time. They never did. You got smoked every day? It was so dumb. We were like, come on. Just a little bit more. We want to work up a sweat. I want to be fit and I want to be ripped when I'm done with basic training. Please, drill sergeant, smoke me. Please. And they said no. And then we cleaned weapons. We were the clone commandos of the base. So in our platoon, we had 2 soldiers who were very underweight. They struggled to gain weight. So instead of the soup of the day, it was, have you had the hot chicken? Drill Sergeant Yellow and Drill Sergeant Frogs were obsessed with the crispy fried chicken that they had at the dang DFAC for us. Kito Kato, thank you so much!
Veterans tax, honoring those who have proudly served our country. Get
Thank
taxed,
you.
get
No,
supported,
you.
veterans.
You get supported. Shut up, you get supported. Your friend's a new drill sergeant? He hates them and they love them? Exactly. And they're really hard to smoke because you can't find reasons to do it. But because you can't find reasons to smoke them, then they... No, shut up! I already said... You, get out. I mean, you can't because you're a moderator, but get out. Ban yourself. Time yourself out. Ban yourself right now. Yeah, so we, oh my god. It's hard when you've got a platoon that they listen to your directions They're actually very good at stuff, but they want to get fit. So after a while, they just let us do free runs and free fitness. And that was my first taste of CrossFit, but I would get more later in my first unit and then throughout deployment. Ban yourself right now. Hi, Azrael. Welcome to D. We're chatting about D's time in the military, and someone asked if they mentioned having a drill sergeant who talked about the soup of the day. We did not, but we had 2 drill sergeants who were obsessed with the crispy fried chicken of the DFAC. This was during basic, mind you. And it's because we had 2 of our platoon members who were severely underweight. They could not gain weight for the love of them. So every time we went to the DFAC, they were feeding them extra chicken. And they're like, did you have that crispy fried chicken today? Soldier, did you have the chicken today? And they would like stare them down, like give them the death stare until both of them were either like, yes, drill sergeant, we've had the chicken, or no, drill sergeant, we have not had the chicken. And they would make us all sit in the squat position. We would assume the position of holding our trays above the table and squatting for the next 5 to 10 minutes while they made these 2 soldiers eat more chicken. The whole time. It's just, you better eat that chicken. You better eat that chicken, soldiers. Did you have enough chicken? Your crispy fried chicken. You better eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. You're gonna love it, soldiers. Eat it. It's good for you. They meant well. They were trying to help them gain weight. And we were building up our glutes. There was one guy in 3rd platoon who every time we did squats, he would scream out, "Ah, yeah, we on booty duty." It was the stupidest thing ever. The drill sergeants hated him for that. And they're like, you want to push for that, private? You want to push for that? And he's like, no, drill sergeant, just stating booty duty time. And we would squat and we would ignore him and be like, no, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Do not acknowledge booty duty. You guys said it too? What is this? Is this just like cross? Is this just a group experience for all service members? Okay, so pancreatitis pentritis, this is what happens. I need a visual. I should have brought up my doodle pad for this. But what happened was, there's a long table. We've got these little round stools that are like bolted to the floor. And you'd have to move 2 paces back from the stool at the table. And we'd raise our little like dinner trays up off the table and just squat. Squat like that. And they would force us to squat while the other 2 finished eating more crispy fried chicken in hopes of bulking them up. And every time we squatted, one of my brothers from 2nd platoon, he would inevitably be like, "Oh yeah, time for booty duty." Crystal, welcome to D. Hi and welcome, Raiders. What? We got a gosh diggity dang darn Crystal to raid. Welcome to D. Hi there, Raiders. Welcome to D. I'm D the Sphinx, a once wiggly blobcat, now a giant whammon. I am talking about my time in the military because I was an active duty military vet. I hope you guys had a wonderful raid. If you came in off of the raid and you've got a raid and run, make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? I hope you have a snack. Go grab some water. And Crystal, thank you so much for sharing your community with D. I hope you guys had a wonderful time doing art with the lovely Chrysalia Silla. If you haven't checked out her streams yet, please know that she's extraordinarily talented. She is very passionate, also a lover of the Bible.
Even if I got beat up.
A practitioner of the Bible. And she does amazing art. Just like Ayla. Oh, Angelma, you're too sweet. Thank you. Again, thanks so much for the raid. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. If you want to stay, I'd love to have you. And if you got a raid and run, that is just fine. Welcome, Raiders, and thank you so much. We're doing some military chat. If that is a trigger for some of you, it's okay to pop out. But I'll be happy to have you if you decide to stay. Welcome, Raiders! Okay, where'd I put my music button? Music button, go. There we go, I found it. Drill Sergeant, did you have your chicken? No, Drill Sergeant. Then get your KFC. And I better hear that crunch. Facts. And thank you. You missed the combatives? I broke my nose in combatives, and I have a story for that one. So, no, there I was. Also, for those of you who don't know, if you see me do this, I'm not actually swearing. I'm a fraud. I don't actually swear. I swore enough in the military, so now I don't. I'm not saying anything. I'm just opening my mouth and going, I'm a fraud. Please forgive me. Oh, hey, you got your cheekbone broken? Hey, yo. So, story time. I mentioned, how often did I get in trouble for laughing? Only once. I only got in trouble for laughing once, and it was on graduation day. On graduation day, wearing our nice, fresh, crispy blues, they of course made us push in front of our family members, and I was still healing from rib fractures. I'll explain that because it ties into combatives. And the pain was so much that I was delirious. So while we were pushing, I started laughing. Drill Sergeant Frogs comes over, leans down and goes, "Is something funny there, Soldier D?" And I was like, "No, Drill Sergeant. Are you a masochist soldier?" "No, Drill Sergeant." Was me laughing and pushing through the pain. It's the only time. The only time. The bleep is a lie. I am sorry. Please forgive me. How dare I? Okay, mods, I'm sorry. You have to ban me now. You have to ban me. Banning the streamer. Okay, goodbye. It's a lie. I'm back. And now I'm in the ceiling again. Now I'm back. I'm alive. And I'm dead. And I'm alive again. Hi, I'm a weirdo. I don't know if you noticed this. You can laugh now. Good job. Wait, why didn't it trigger? Hey, it's supposed to trigger Serious D. Serious D, why did you not trigger? Excuse you. You cannot ban the broadcaster? Dang it. So, you broke your cheek in combatives. D broke her ribs. We are friends now. Let me tell you the story. So, I mentioned already that I was in words are hard. First platoon. First platoon was first at a lot of things. We were first in combatives. We were first in PT. We were first in anything with a weapon. We were the first to throw grenades. And we were the only platoon that didn't have to have a drill sergeant tackle someone to the ground for holding the grenade too long. We were first in a lot of things. And we were also very close with second platoon because our one of our good buddies, well, she was a very good friend of all of the females in first platoon. And the second platoon girls were really cruel and mean to her. And so we'd invite her to come and do like PT with us. They would leave her out. She would come and do training with us. They would leave her out. And they hated it. They were like, "No, she's part of second platoon. She needs to hang out with second platoon." And every time it was first platoon versus second platoon, it was an insane battle where we would just be like, "Guys, chill, calm down. You don't need to be that mean." And they took it seriously. They did not like us because we were good at stuff. And because their homegirl, we kept asking for her to be transferred to our platoon. We were like, "We'll make space. We don't mind sharing an additional night of like doing the night watch." Someone mentioned that from earlier, doing the night watch. A soldier who looked different from everyone, and they come over, "Are you a fan of Mr. Geiger, you alien?" That's horrible. Drill sergeants are in your face for a reason. They're looking to break you because they're also looking to teach you to listen to orders and fall in line. And some people just don't like that. I have a story about a guy for that too. But any hoozle magoozle, 2nd Platoon did not like us. Did not like us at all. And there's one female in particular who really didn't like me. Especially after that shower incident where female drill sergeant from 2nd Platoon told and forced D to now have to be the one to sing in the national anthem. And that was several weeks away. So, we were doing combatives. We had just finished doing our first few rounds of learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and we were on to learning pugil sticks, which aren't really effective anymore because we don't have bayonets on our weapons. You get a machete instead, depending on your unit. But we, oh my god, King Okaze, wait, really? That's horrible. That's horrible. Like, we had a guy in 3rd Platoon who smelled so bad that the males literally pulled him, wrapped up in his bed sheets, and they dragged him into the shower, and they forcibly washed him while he was in his uniform. And they were like, you stink. It was that bad. And they told the drill sergeants they were going to do it. Drill sergeants didn't believe them. They did it. And then they got punished together. I think it was 4th Platoon. They all got punished together, yes. But after that, they were like, we did it for his health and well-being. No one should go to bed without showering for 4 friggin' weeks. This is bad for you. You need to shower. We don't care that it's a little bit extra sleep. You are going to hurt yourself and hurt us, and we can't stand how much you smell. That was an interesting coming to family moment for them, and they were much more united after that. He was a real musty guy. Man didn't shower for a whole month, and it was really gross. Yeah. Another kid's instrument. He was in the SCA. Oh my god. I am also a medieval reenactment nerd. Yes. He was undefeated in pugils. I bet. For those of you who don't know this, the SCA stands for the Society for Creative Anachronisms. They recreate the best part of the Middle Ages. Hang on, I need to do this properly. They recreate the best part of the Middle Ages. You go and you create a historically accurate person who would have lived up until the 1500s, early 1600s are sometimes accepted. And they do everything from recreating the bardic music, recipes, clothing, and medieval combat styles that were there up until the 1500s. They are now a historically recognized organization throughout the United States and certain parts of the UK, and you can get state-recognized certifications from completing certain things within the SCA. So if you are also a medieval nerd, want to dress up in armor and hit people with sticks, you should check them out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now back to pugils. Tomo! Hi, Tomo! Can I get a shout out for Tomo? If you hear any of my music, it was probably mixed by Tomo or Milky-chan Works. Tomo's the one who brought my debut song to life, which we're hopefully going to get redistributed to you all soon because it was taken off of Spotify and Amazon and Deezer and everywhere because they thought that it was growing too fast and that you all were botting it, and that is a lie. It is very obviously natural growth from finally hitting the algorithm, but they don't care, so it will start from 0 watches once more when it gets redistributed. And then I just want you to have music. So let's talk about pugil sticks. But it's Tomo, you need to follow her because you need more spicy, rowdy, hot gyaru in your life. And she can give you that. So, pugil sticks. Think long stick with padded foam on one or both ends. Getting covered in poison ivy, bro. So, pugil sticks, you stand on a rickety platform and you basically poke each other with glorified padded javelins. And you're supposed to learn to swing them at each other. And you learn a few moves to knock the other person off their funky little platform. I was up against the female from the 2nd Platoon, Reapers, who hated me. Because she wanted to be the one to sing the national anthem. And I was like, I told you I didn't ask for this. And she had murder on her mind, and she wouldn't take no for an answer. So she challenged me. Little did I know, before the actual battle began, she had been wearing down the foam of her pugil while we were waiting in line. Because there were 5 other people paired up to smack each other with sticks before us. She had been wearing down the foam on her pugil stick, stabbing holes into it and grinding it against the ground. And the inside was metal. The inside was metal. So very, very sharp bit of metal. And when it was our turn, the first thing she did is wildly stab me in the ribs. She stabbed me in the side. And she did so before someone blew the whistle for us to start. So the drill sergeant was like, hey, reset. And I was like, ow, that hurt. But I have a very high pain tolerance. I didn't understand what happened until it was too late. Fight began. And I'm like, that was a really dirty shot. And she's like, oh, my bad. I guess you should have been defending before we started. And I was like, okay, all right, we can play that game. I got hit on the side of the shoulder because she did like a downward, but I took that hit so that I could knock her dang pugil out of her arm, and then I went straight for her nose. I broke her nose. I broke her nose, and it was very bloody, and I was like, ooh, drill sergeant, is it supposed to crunch like that? And he looked at me, and Drill Sergeant Frogs was like, dang, Soldier D, you're a killer. Well done! He was so proud. And I was like, oh man, I'm sorry. Are you okay? And I tried to give her a hand up, and she took her pugil stick, the metal pole. Oh no, she decided not to be honorable at all. She took the metal pole that was now sharp and very, very visible through the foam, and she jabbed me with every bit of her strength in the same spot she had hit me earlier. Here I am reaching down to try and help her up, and then bam, right in the side. She gets me. And it is bloody and it is painful, and I'm like, ow, that hurt. And the drill sergeants are like, what you just did is illegal. How dare you? I can't believe you just did that. That's illegal. Boop, boop, whistle blown. And they pull her away for 1, to get her dang nose taken care of. And 2, because they're like, she done warped her pugil stick. And she did not finish nor graduate from that cycle with us, because they were like, you might be a psycho killer and we're not gonna have you in the unit. So then she was no longer in the unit. Yeah, she was discharged for being crazy. So she got out on a medical discharge. She did a small attempted hurting, but she would not have killed me with that much force from that angle. Now, it was my bad to try and give her a hand, but I was like, you're a sister in the army. I don't care that you're being a jerk right now. Like, we're still here to fight the good fight. I didn't... I hope they sang it to her. I wish. No, it wasn't that fun. But I was in a lot of pain. We checked it out, and they thought it was good. And the blood, the cut healed over like a couple of days later. It wasn't that bad, but it bruised, and the bruise never went away. And then I developed this weird sore in my side after a few weeks when we all got the gunk. You know, it's like you're in basic training, you're surrounded by new people, new bodies, and everybody gets the crud. You all get the sniffle and the snotty nose nastiness because you're around a bunch of new people and new bacteria, and everybody gets it. So I was coughing up a storm, and my side just kept hurting. It hurt so much. My left side. I was just like, it kept hurting. So eventually I went to sick call, and they took some x-rays. We were coming back from a run because I was still pushing through as best as I could. The freshman flu. Yeah, it's very similar to that brush fire. Did I have wild moments during reception? I mean, I could talk about that, but it was kind of pitiful. Ugh. D going into the military was a whole different thing. I can talk about that, though. No one's ever asked me about that. You had someone leave the reception by hailing a taxi? So, my drill sergeant Yellow, called me into his office and asked me to grab a battle buddy a couple of days after I got my x-rays. When we came back from the run, we all still kind of had the gunk, but we were doing better. She was pushing, because when you're talking to drill sergeant outside their office, one of your friends has to do push-ups. And so, oh, hi Plasma! Welcome to D! I'm doing much better, thank you. So she was pushing, and drill sergeant's like, alright, so I've got good news and I got bad news for you. I was like, okay, what's up, drill sergeant? And he was like, so, we got your x-rays back. Hi, welcome to D! And he's like, so D, you have rib fractures. And I was like, what? Yes, you have rib fractures. So, you've either coughed so hard that you fractured your ribs, or it was the impact injury from what's-her-face. And I was like, oh, dang. What does that mean, drill sergeant? And he's like, well, it means you've got a couple of choices. You can stay here and recover and roll into the next, cycle. Yeah. You can roll into the next cycle and you can heal. It'll actually take you a few months to heal from this. Yeah, that's the bad news. It's like, but you can also, if you really want to, you can tough this out and you can continue and graduate with your cycle. And I was like, well, why wouldn't I want to? And then he's like, okay, Private, he was talking to my battle buddy, you can stop pushing because we're going to need to talk for a bit. I was like, okay, drill sergeant. He's like, I had rib fractures. And now he scoots his chair closer. He steeples his hands between his knees. He looks at me real serious and he's like, D, I had rib fractures when I was deployed to Iraq. And the only thing that kept my ribs from falling apart was wearing my vest every day. It is going to be one of the most painful things you are ever going to heal from, and it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. You're going to be in a lot of pain, and I know how much this is going to suck. If you want to push through this, we will absolutely support you in pushing through this, but know that it's going to suck. And know that because you are a soldier, we are going to ask you to pull your weight. Your brothers and sisters will not baby you. You will still have to carry all of your own gear. You're going to have to push through all of that pain. Do you still want to stay with this cycle? Yeah. And I was like, of course I do. Why would I want to be anything other than first platoon? We were his platoon. And he was like, yeah, you're going to be fine. He was right, though. Gradually, the pain in my side increased to the point where breathing hurt. Felt like I was being stabbed by like teeny tiny shards of glass every time I would inhale. The very last graduation thing we did for basic was called Nick at Night, and they shoot blanks over your head, blast loud music, you crawl through a salty muck underneath barbed wire, you pick up your weapons, and you and the rest of your unit, assigned in different groups, go and you do your practice maneuvers for clearing buildings and doing tactical maneuvers, and there's a lot of mini combat things in there. And I just remember crawling through the salty muck. It was in my eyes. They burned. I had cuts all over my arms from the barbed wire and the sand being uneven. And everything burned, and my chest hurt like hell. And I remember Drill Sergeant Yellow dropped down into the sand to crawl with me. And he was screaming my name while I was crawling. And he's like, you keep crawling, D! You keep crawling! You have made it to the night! You have made it to the final test! You said you wanted to be here, didn't you? And I'm like, yes, Drill Sergeant! And he's like, you said that you were gonna tough this out, didn't you? Yes, Drill Sergeant! Are you gonna let a little rib fracture stop you, D? No, Drill Sergeant! He crawled alongside me as I made it through the obstacle course, and my buddies were waiting for me in my assigned little group of 4. And they were like, you made it, D. And they gave me my weapon. We cleaned off the muck, and we took 2 seconds of breather before we finished out the rest of the obstacle course. We didn't come in first that time. That was the only time we didn't come in first, because I was in a lot of pain. And my battle buddies refused to leave me during Nick at Night. It was great. We slowed our pace. We did not go fast, but we did achieve every single objective. We did not make first on time, but we completed everything. So we came in second place for being the most precise. And Drill Sergeant Yellow was like, had you moved faster and beaten the time of the other 3 platoons, you absolutely would have come in first. And they were like, we did come in first, Drill Sergeant. And I remember one of them smacked me on the back. We did come in first, Drill Sergeant. They smacked me on the back. And I was like, holy, that hurt. And they were like, you know why? Because we're first platoon. And if you ain't first, you last. That was our motto. It was so dumb. It was so dumb. It was great. It was great. And then we were all shipped off to our first units then. I got to go with 2 members of my first platoon. We all went to the same first duty station together. And I spent the first few months there healing from those injuries. It sucked. Rib fractures was absolutely one of the most painful things I have ever experienced. And no, I have never gone AWOL, nor would I ever have. I had a lot of pride in my unit and in that selfless service and my Army values to this day. The 2 that I will always uphold the most are honesty and integrity over everything. Oh, thank you, Wikidanus. I appreciate it. Did I get to fight aliens? No, but I did get to fight bad guys during my final deployment. Good old AIT. So my training ended up being odd because the military likes to waste money, right? So they ended up training me for one job, and then they sent me and my homies to a bunch of different units that didn't have a mission for the job we were trained for. So we got cross-trained for 3 other jobs. Do we have drill sergeants just appear out of nowhere in the middle of the combat for the final training in basic? Yes. Drill Sergeant Frogs appeared out of nowhere and tried to tackle somebody, but we had mastered our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at that point, the tiny level 1 that we were, and he flipped him into the sand pit, and that was wonderful to see. You guys mentioned that you had a troublemaker in your unit. We had one. They called him Spider because he had severe upper body strength, and when we were learning about like rope climbing, he used his hands and not his feet, and he just all the way up, just using his arms super fast, scaled the dang rope. And they were like, dang, look at him go. But he really liked to backtalk the drill sergeants. So they gave him a friend. He had a 20-pound metal bar that he was required to carry with him everywhere because he kept backtalking the drill sergeants. And they're like, get your friend, Spider. Get your friend. He's going to make you strong. He's going to make you strong. Every time he would badmouth a drill sergeant, you got your friend with you? Get your friend. The whole time we were in basic, get your friend. So we went on runs with his friend. He did push-ups with his friend strapped to his back. Every time he badmouthed the drill sergeant, he had to squat while holding his friend above his head. I mean, it worked. And by the end of the thing, he was a soldier of the cycle. So he shaped up halfway through. He did good. Your only first military story? You went to MEPS with the Marines, do med check. One of my good gal pals, she went to the Marines. She got out after 2 years though, because she saw some stuff. It made her very sad and crazy in the head, and she wanted out, and so they let her out. They changed the requirements. You had history of ADHD meds. You were not allowed. They reversed the ruling 5 months. Oh, bro, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh, man, that's dumb. Not because I was hurt, because of my power to go through it. Hey, I am living proof that you absolutely can do anything if you put the time and effort into it. I was told by the military that I would never run again after I was back from the military, back from deployment, and after all those injuries. Imagine your drill sergeant says, Spider, where's your friend? Exactly, that is totally what Drill Sergeant Frog, especially, every time he came into a room, is it Riley Yasha or Relay Yasha? Dochi. Also, welcome to the first time chatter. And hi, Orsinat, welcome to the. He would be like, "Oh, Spider, I see you, but where's your friend?" And he'd act like he was so concerned for him, like totally, completely concerned. "Where's your friend, Spider?" Or whenever we went for chow, and he didn't have it with him, Drill Sergeant Frogs would run up behind us while we were marching to chow. "Wait, Spider, wait! You forgot your friend." It was so stupid. Your cousin went into the Marines. Marines are hardcore, but they're also really silly jarheads, and I love every one of them. I did multiple types of training and eventually found myself at the Defense Language Institute, which is really neat because DLI, or the Defense Language Institute, it is all units. It's Army, it's Marines, it's Airmen, it's Navy. Everybody's together and we're all learning of different languages, and we're all part of different language schools. And it's just a bunch of people in different language classes are usually in one company. So you'll have a company where there's multiple people speaking different languages, or you have companies that are dedicated to one school of language. But my classes had a couple of members of each in it, and that was really neat to get to hang out with them. I think I've told the story about the poor Navy guy who I made run into a light pole. It's Riley Asa? Oh, that's super cool. Inuyasha! I love Inuyasha! Let's go! Riley? Super cute. Welcome, Riley. I'm happy to have you here. How do I feel about the crayon eating memes? I introduced you to crayons ready to eat. I love edible crayons. The red ones are delicious. If you have not yet bought a Marine in your life, a crayon ready to eat, I'm going to introduce you to this right now. I'm going to introduce you to this. It is a lovely, tasty treat by the majestic and wonderful people in Mill Treats, okay? Military tasty treats. And let me make sure that my little window will pop down correctly. Mill Treats. Yep. Mill Treats. Bam. I need you to buy them one of these. Okay? Mill Treats. If you have never heard of the crayon ready to eat, you're about to. Okay? Behold the CRE. This is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. The crayons ready to eat. These are semi-triangular chunks, and they are fully edible. They are chocolate, and they do write as crayons. You can get this for a Marine in your life. They are the world's first edible crayon, and I love how they market this. I want you to listen to this. We appreciate your support, blah, 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 but listen to this. Why are Marines called crayon eaters? Ignore that. What are the crayons ready to eat? Each crayon is made from a delicious Belgian white chocolate. They're truly colorable. You can write and color with them. This is a fact. I have gotten them. I have colored with them. It is absolute magic. Because of their triangle shape, you will not lose one because it rolls off your table. You will have one to munch forever and always. They're much easier to hold and grip for any age. Parents, you can decipher and teach children that these are safe to eat because they are the triangular ones. And the round ones will make you not able to poop for like 5 days. Okay? They're very easy to clean up with soap water or your face. They're the safest crayons on the market. And of course, the crayons have Jarhead Red, Squid Blue, Dog Face Green, oof, Flyboy Yellow, the Puddle Pirate Orange, and Space Cadet White. Yeah. It is food. This is the real food. It does have soy in it, though, so if you're allergic, I'm sorry. So yeah, get a Marine in your life. The crayons ready to eat, not sponsored. But Mill Treats, if you want to sponsor me, we can talk, because I appreciate what you do to make silly little fun from military things and to bring us all a little bit of joy. Because I feel like anyone who has ever been in the military, we all love a little jab at our own service. I think it's funny. And I feel like if you don't think it's funny, you're probably not going to have a good time in the military. Because, like, you have to have a thick skin. You really do in the military. You have to be able to take a joke and dish them out at times. It's not an easy life. And we all trauma bond. How did I make someone run into a light pole? You weren't here for that? Oh my god. Okay, I could retell that one real quick. Oh. Do the crayons attract insects? I mean, they're chocolate. If you let them melt. Maybe. Maybe. You don't know if I went through the zip line? Yeah, we did get to do a zip line course. 2 separate groups. They experienced it. Oh. So at the end of our zip line course, so ours was a zip line course that went to a wall climb at the end. And we were practicing rappelling for the wall climb. And this was very scary. 4th Platoon's drill sergeant had to go to the hospital after this because he was climbing the wall and his buddy who was on belay was not on belay. And he's like, you gotta make sure you have someone on belay. This is him at the top of the tower. Before you jump, just like this. Soldiers. He didn't realize that his belay wasn't paying attention. He dropped from the top of the tower, like arms across his chest. He landed back first, and he bounced. I saw a grown man bounce. I didn't know humans could bounce, but he bounced. And then he stands up and goes, and that's what it looks like if your belay doesn't have your back. And then he walks behind the wall, and the 3 other drill sergeants just run behind the wall, grab him, and you see one of them immediately call an ambulance. It was horrible, the poor guy. Yeah. Article 15, he wasn't paying attention. But in his defense, the guy, he did one day, he didn't say on, belay on. He didn't call the man on the bottom. It was horrible. It was horrible, and after that, we were all supposed to climb. Female drill sergeant from the 2nd Platoon was like, so who wants to go first? We just witnessed a grown man fall from the tower, and then bam, who wants to go first? They do have a sense of humor. He was okay, but he did break quite a few bones in his back. It wasn't very tall. It was maybe 2.5, 3 stories high. And he was slowed by the rope at the top, but you had to break his back on the obstacle course? It's so scary to watch them get broken. I mentioned the grenades earlier too. I think the grenade throw was the first moment in basic training where I recognized that I was overcoming limits and obstacles that I never knew I had. Up until basic training, I had assumed that I had felt very powerless. Someone asked about if I had any weird stories from like MEPS, my pre-military D. Here's some of the background of D before military. I was going through a really rough time because, and this is actually one of the reasons I just went and finished school again. I was going through a really rough time because I am DEEMI. I am a DEEMI schmexual, which means I don't really know that I love someone or something or have schmexual attraction to them, like, unless I have an emotional connection. And I lived my whole life feeling like I was an alien and didn't actually find out what demi-schmexuality was until a few years ago. D has all the power with a grenade. What happened to D prior to the military, without going into the big sad, was I felt very out of control of my life. I had hopped into a relationship with someone because I had this rule to make myself feel normal. That if someone had the guts to ask me out, I would do them, like they had the courage to ask me out. So I would go on a date with them because I did not know what it actually felt like to like someone. And I was deadly afraid of going my whole life without ever having a relationship. I was in a relationship with a person who, it got to the point where they were like, well, Dee, and they took me to a jewelry store and asked the jeweler to find out what my ring size was. And they're like, well, Dee, I need to know what your ring size is because if I'm ever going to buy you a wedding ring, I've got to know what your ring size is. And I thought that we were going to be together forever. But it was weird because my brain and body didn't really know if I wanted to be with them forever. I ended up studying abroad in Japan, and they cheated on me while I was abroad in Japan. And they cheated on me with one of my good friends. We're no longer friends. They rubbed their relationship in my face constantly when I returned from studying abroad. And because of the emotional turmoil of that relationship, I failed my first class in college. I failed my first university class, and I lost my 4.0. I had a merit scholarship to university, and I lost it because of a relationship. And so, at the end of my college stint, I wanted to go in the military. I had promised my dads that I promised my dad, only dad one at that time, that I would finish out college. He knew I wanted to go into the military before going to university, but I promised I'd get a degree first. So I got my degree, and then pre-military D. Here's how my story began. Emotionally wrecked D, wearing a little sundress with my hair in, I don't know if you know what an Alice is, but it's where you take the top part of your hair and you put it up and the rest is down. Storming my way in my little princess sandals to a recruitment office and telling them I wanted to join the military. And going from branch to branch to branch. And the army ended up being the one that I really wanted to join because my second family growing up, they were both in the army. And they were like, are you sure you want to be in the military? I'm like, yes, I do. I was in an emotionally vulnerable place. I felt like I didn't belong. I felt like I couldn't trust anyone because one of the people I thought was a close friend of mine had now, my boyfriend had cheated on me with her. My social group was a mess. The people I thought were people I could trust had been hiding that they had been flirting with each other for months even before I studied abroad. I had lost my merit scholarship, and I felt like I wasn't capable of anything. Yeah. And then I made good friends with my recruiter. He ended up going out for warrant officer later. We're actually still friends now. We connected during deployment, and he was the coolest recruiter I've ever worked with.
Yes.
Awesome individual, great soldier, amazing warrant officer eventually. And he was like, I see you hurting. And he wanted to make sure that my reasons for joining the military were good. He also wanted me to be an officer, but I was like, no, I don't want to be an officer. Because I would never want to lead people that I had no idea what they were going through. So I chose to go enlisted. And he's like, it's a shame, you've got a great brain. And I would later hear in deployment from the Air Force, man, you've got an amazing brain, and the Army isn't doing crap for you. You should have gone Air Force. The airmen and the airmen and women in my deployed unit loved me because I was tactically and technically very proficient, and I was an instructor while we were deployed. And my unit kept pushing me off for promotion. And they were like, this never would happen if you were in the Air Force. And I was like, I know, but the Army had a near and dear place in my heart. One of the tech sergeants kept trying to convince me to leave the Army and join the Air Force. He was like, our commanders could do it for you. We could get you into Army basic. We could do it. They were trying to trade me between the forces. They did. I can tell those deployed stories again. Yeah. You know, the military, it takes all kinds. I met people who were just trying to get American citizenship status. I met people who were from military families. I met people who were homeless and just wanted a place to eat, sleep, and live. And the military gives them not only a roof over their head, clothes on their back, food in their belly, but it gives them a purpose and it gives them an opportunity for education and to be something that maybe they never would have been able to before. Well, thank you so much for the gifted sub, Danish. I appreciate it, cutie. Thank you. Yeah. There's some good, some bad. We had 2 bad in our unit. I mean, I guess you could count the smelly man, but we had one lady who ran out onto the field while we were doing our first live fire test, like with rifles. And she ended up getting discharged for the crazies. And then we had what's-her-face who smashed me in the ribs, who got discharged for the crazies. And then we had a guy get discharged because he was trying to coerce females to do schmexy things with him in a locker.
You should drink some water.
Thank you, I will hydrate. I appreciate it. Yeah, in a wall locker on a Sunday, on the no training day. It was wild. Right? It was gross. And they were like, "You do not represent my army values. Get out." In a wall locker. In a wall locker. It was so bad. Like inside the locker. He was trying to lock them inside the locker and do nasty things. It was very bad. I saw the female drill sergeant grab him by his ear like I've only seen in like movies. I've never seen someone grabbed by the ear before and dragged down the hallway. Yeah. Some males cannot be near females without being crazy. Brother, ew. Brother, ew. What's that? That's some nasty in a wall locker. Ooh. It has wall locker nastiness. Those wall lockers have probably never been cleaned. I cleaned my wall locker. He probably didn't. He was nasty. It was gross. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to D. So I was in a sad place when I joined the military. I was very emotionally broken. I felt like all the things that I had wanted for myself were falling apart because I had gone to university thinking, like my junior year, maybe if I got enough languages under my belt that I could work at an embassy. I wanted to be a translator. But while I was studying abroad, I learned that I didn't have enough languages. I needed to know 5 more. I know enough languages now to work at an embassy, but I didn't then. So I came back in my senior year in university and I was like, I've lost my scholarship. I'm going to be in so much student debt now. I've lost my relationship. My friends are not my friends. I have lost my 4.0. The job I wanted to go into is something I can't. And I felt so out of control that the day in basic training, they put a grenade in my hand. And I remember Drill Sergeant Yellow being near my ear saying, "All right, D, pull the pin like we showed you, aim and throw, and then duck. You've got this." He patted me on the back, and I threw my first grenade. I had looked at the grenade before I pulled the pin, and I was like, I am holding a weapon. I pulled the pin, put one arm out, threw it, and nailed that shot. I actually landed it right in front of the dang dummy. I didn't explode the dummy, but I got dirt all up in its face. And they were like, "For your first ever grenade, that was a very impressive throw." And I had a moment where I was like, I have just been through what felt like a lifetime of not being able to be in control of me and feeling powerless. And I'm like, I can do this. And then I was the small girl in the platoon that they were like, "You're going to carry the big heavy weapons. You're going to carry the big heavy guns." And I did. And I didn't realize that I had that much strength in my body. I not only was the small girl in the platoon carrying the big heavy weapon, but I was keeping up while we were doing rock marches. I was at the top of the group. I was strong. I had endurance. My legs were powerful and squatted for my life. and I was not only holding up my weight, but the weight of my brothers and sisters too. And I started to feel capable. Yeah, I had the M20. I was great at moving and shooting, and I wasn't the fastest runner, but dang was I filled with endurance and capability. And I kept that with me. That carried me through basic to the point where my dads showed up to cheer me on during my graduation. It was an awkward moment between me and my mother, who are not the best. We're trying to heal that relationship, but that was awkward. I went to my first AIT. I had two AITs. Did lots and lots of training. Healed from rib fractures. Did things I never thought I would ever be able to do. And when I got to my first duty station, I was like, I'm gonna do the best I possibly can. I'm gonna see exactly how far I can go. I'm going to be professional. I'm gonna be proficient. I'm gonna give this my all and then see where I go from here. You just like me, for real, let's go. I mean, I am sorry that you and I both shared the same pain and suffering. You had a drill sergeant tell you to give you the Saturday off if you yelled out yeet as loud as you could. You did it. You got thrown down by the NCO and he pointed to a sign, no yeeting allowed. It is how the SPhinx got her groove back. And now I'm a cartoon. Everything changed after the Fire Nation attacked. Everything changed after deployment because I had fallen into the years and habits of military conditioning that told you that only the real ones get deployed. Only after you've been deployed have you actually experienced the military. I remember having a first sergeant who hated our unit because we were doing an intel job and he was from an infantry MOS and he hated being in an intel unit. He's like, y'all are fat, y'all are lazy, y'all don't do PT. And I'm like, we work 12-hour missions in a skiff, First Sergeant. We can't do PT. We don't have enough manpower to cover 12-hour ships. Like, we have to stay there. It was wild. I remember coming back from deployment. After healing downrange and extending my deployment and having my buddies pass away and losing friends in the lovely 1, 2, 3 raids. I remember coming back to my unit and looking at that first sergeant going, what is his anger pointed at? It felt so weird to come back from deployment and like look at my unit. Look at the things that I used to consider made you a real soldier. And I actually started questioning, what the heck are we doing all day, every day? We are real soldiers. The mission that we continued remotely, I did both a ground and airborne mission when I was deployed. And we came back and we were treated like garbage. That first sergeant said that we were fat, lazy, no good, whatevers, working in the skiff all day. And I hated that, like, we weren't down range anymore. I wanted to continue the mission that we left behind. Yeah. You don't miss the heat? Honestly, I don't mind a good sweat. But I also got to go and interact with villagers because I have linguistics. I have a lot of interesting... Yeah. That's a good war face. Ah! Nobody ever asked me my war face. Thank you. I will hydrate. So nobody ever asked to see my war face. Part of my deployed mission actually utilized the fact that I don't look like I'm a soldier. Anyone who saw D would not think that I'm a soldier. And I used that to my benefit. Pretending to be a student studying abroad once, twice, 3 times. And doing a different mission for a different purpose. While I was healing from my injuries. I'm just a lady who is very good at combat. And people don't realize that I am capable. But I also don't think people realize, like, once someone's been out of the military for a while, we take on this, like, disguise of civilian nature. And people are like, I didn't know you were in the military. And it's such a surprise to them. And we're like, what do you think a military person looks like? And I want you to get rid of that image, because anyone can wear this uniform. Anyone. But there's, like, a personality that I think all military folks share. There is a tenacity and a I'm never gonna give up-ness that even on our worst days, we still have that, especially if it's for somebody we care about. They're the most loyal people you'll ever meet. A lot of them are very jaded or downtrodden because they've been through some stuff and they've seen through some stuff. And having that dark humor, we all share it! Yes! Yes! This is true! We all share the dark humor! We're like, oh no, a dead body! Ooh woo! A dead body? A cadaver? Ooh woo! And we all share some interesting experiences that trauma bonded us together. But we also share the struggle of trying to just assimilate into normalcy. And I find it funny that on Veterans Day, they're like, have a coffee. Have a coffee. Everyone will offer you a coffee on Veterans Day. A few places will offer you a meal, but only between 11 and 2. And only for specific groups. And you have to call in advance. Don't make it inconvenient for them that you were a veteran. It's wild. And very stubborn to a fault. But for good reason. They're stubborn to a fault for good reason, because they know how something works. Ooh, what this dead body? Ooh. Not making you fall when you try to go to bed. No, don't fall. Don't fall. I don't want you to fall. Here, I pick you up, okay? I give you a small head pat. Tiny head pat for you. The amount of times you were woken up by friends, they have nightmares. Oh, yeah. That was D, unfortunately. I came back from... Oh, I can't think of this. I came back from deployment and had horrible nightmares. And because we deployed with a joint unit, we were in a joint task force unit when we were deployed. Also, do not screw with with NATO forces.
Here you go.
And with the Brits. Do not screw with them. I have seen those MFers move, shoot, and communicate, and they are glorious in battle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do not screw with them at all. Also, I'm so mad. I am so mad because only the naval officers and flyboys and only the people in the Navy and the Brits got to go to the pub. They actually got to drink while we were downrange, and I'm so mad. None of us got to drink. We got our O'Douls. But they were like, you want to go hit the pub after this? Just casually, you hear the radio chatter while we're watching either Airborne or in the standby unit. Casually over the radio chatter. And they're just breaking into someone, high-value target's abode to go wrangle them up. Casually. Oh yes, after this you want to go hit the pub. Oh sure, that sounds smashing good idea. Breaking into some guy's house while he's half asleep.
Getting voted best small streamer for the Vtuber Awards.
What?
Chat, voting for the nominations for the
I
Vtuber Awards.
I don't count for small streamer
Help
though.
out by nominating her for best small streamer.
I'm not small. I don't count. I think the cutoff for small is average 100, and I unfortunately average 102. I don't qualify because my average CCV is 2 over 100. Womp womp. Hi, welcome to D Kingswood. Shut up! I'm not vertically small. Get banned. Get banned. Get out. Private first class, you got pit duty. They trusted them boozed up because they practice every Friday night. True, but they are so incredibly proficient. I have never met someone who could be drunk off of their booty and wander in and get the job done and then wander back out and go drinking again. They were also very polite. They were very polite. They were fun party boys and party women. and I would never want to face them in a fight ever. Thank you, Riley. I will stretch. That was a good stretch. Can't ban, you're rehired, Scruffy, get hired. You can, if you really want to, what they're talking about in chat, the VTuber Award nominations are open. If you would like to, I think D qualifies for Hidden Gem or a few other things, but Best Musical Creator, I would love it if you would nominate Tomo Aries for her amazing musical work. I would love if you would nominate Tomo. If you get a chance, hang on. So that you guys know what the heck we're talking about, you can go to the following website and you can nominate your favorite VTubers for the VTuber Awards. Nominations will, what's it called? Nominations are going to close in, I think, the next few weeks or so. But you can go for like the best chatting VTuber, someone who does art, like you could vote for Isla, you could vote for Perry, you could vote for Chris, you could vote for Crystal, you could vote, D is not an FPS VTuber, I don't do ASMR. Best music, please vote for Tomo. Tomo's amazing. There's so many different categories. Most chaotic, the funniest, a hidden gem, someone with less than 100 average viewers. D is unfortunately not less than 100. A rising star is someone who's shown growth and they believe you have potential. League of Their Own is someone who does creative and new things. So I think I qualify for some of them, but I'm not a Mr. VTuber. I'm a Miss VTuber, but I'm not fashionable at all. There's lots of things. You can absolutely vote for Fee. Fee, if they have anything for Snark. Most dedicated fan base. Definitely the fiefdom. Cuties, you guys are an amazing group. Best organization. Best VTuber parents. Yes. Vote for Ineo. Ineo is amazing. She deserves the love and affection. There's so many things that you can vote for. But check it out. I bet you'll find a place that you want to put somebody that you care about. You like all of them? Don't worry, you can put one in several categories. Someone in different categories. I should have my own category. You know what? I don't need to win an award to know that I am blessed because I have all of you. And that is worth more to me than any award. I'm just happy to have you here. I mean, I'm not parasocial, you are. Shut up. So yeah, I was in a weird place in the military. Working with a joint unit was lots of fun. I would never screw around with the Brits. They are extraordinarily talented, and I had the honor of being able to fight alongside them, and I would do it again. Lots of things change when you come back from deployment, though. And because we were in a joint unit, I was with Airmen, I was with Marines, I was with Army, and I was with Navy. And the wonderful airmen and women from our joint unit... Zero! Hi, Zero! Zero is also an Army bro! Welcome, Zero! Hi, Zero! Thank you so much for the raid, homie. And happy Veterans Day to you, too. You screw around with the Brit. Hey! Welcome, Zero. I hope you had a wonderful stream, you guys. I got the pleasure of meeting Zero last year at Offkai. And Zero's also an epic, awesome Army bro. I hope you're having a great Veterans Day, homie. Yeah! Zero's vet. So when I came back from deployment, the wonderful airmen that were part of my unit, we were all part of a joint exercise. Long story short, there was a particular bad guy that I had been going after for a while. That it was my job to hunt him down. I'll say that. There are lots more details to it, but it was my job to hunt him down. And we were not able to get this bad guy because the final mission we had with him, we tracked him down And we knew he was going to strap bombs to himself and explode somewhere public. We just didn't know where. And it was outside a university. It was on the news not too long after this happened, so you might actually be able to find that. We had the opening and the visibility from the ground to open fire. But because the potential collateral damage of either causing him to go off or accidentally hitting a student at this university was too high, the officers made the call to not let us open fire. And I remember screaming over the dang comms that he was going to make himself explode. He was going to blow up. We've got a clear shot. Let us take it. And they said no, because the rules of war are rough. So that was a very hard mission. And we had to stay through the cleanup. And the wonderful airmen watching over us from the skies after that mission had to see it all on high-def cameras. Yeah, escalation of force. After we redeployed home, my airman buddies kept in touch with me. Like, the week after, they're like, so Dee, did you start counseling? I was like, what? Counseling? And they're like, yeah, all of us are doing group counseling here back at our Air Force unit. We saw some very hard crap, Dee. You should be talking to someone about this. And I was like, no, I don't need to talk to someone about this. I'm Army. I don't talk about my feelings. Who talks about their feelings? We don't talk about our feelings. I'm in the Army. I don't need to. And they were like, bro, you should. And I was like, nope. So, I didn't. And the nightmares got worse, and the nightmares got worse. Yeah, what are those feelings? The Army tells you to put them deep, deep down where no one will find them. And then what happened was, one night it was very bad. And I barely remember this. I just remember, bottle it all up. It shoved those feelings deep, deep down where no one would find them. If the Army wanted me to have them, they would issue them to me. Exactly. Facts. But I woke up from bad nightmares. And I had trashed my barracks room. I threw a chair into a window. I broke there was like a wall locker adjacent thing that I used as a bookshelf. I'd smashed my bed. I broke a computer. I had a laptop back then and I destroyed it. I apparently punched through the screen of the laptop, threw a chair into a window, smashed apart a bookshelf, and tore apart my bed. And I was sitting in a rain of feathers from my pillowcase. I think I took a knife to it. I don't remember. But I was sitting there with like my head in my hands because the crazy was too much. And my battle buddy, my roomie at the time, she had actually redeployed before us. So we'd been roomies before we all deployed, and then we got to do a few missions together while we were all deployed together. And then they redeployed before us. She was like, hey, buddy. And she put her hand on my shoulder. And she's like, you're going to come with me. And she walked me to the behavioral health center or whatever it was called.
Thank you for the
And I was finally able to talk to somebody. I was a tornado of terror and mayhem. Colton, thank you so much and welcome to D. I was crazy. There was too many feelings and I didn't know what to do with them. But he probably saved me then. But for those of you who don't know, I went on a vacation not too long ago for a funeral, and it was hers. Yeah. Time to go see that chaplain. Yeah. The worst part about all of that stuff is you lose track of your buddies
And we don't talk about this stuff. You don't talk about how much it hurts. You don't talk about the things you're feeling. Sometimes until it's too late. And she had been going through some hard stuff the past few years. Like, we kept in touch. She unfortunately, she had been married to a guy in our unit, and they both got out, or rather, he had convinced her to get out of the service to be his happy little housewife. And nah, she was nobody's happy little housewife. She was a wild, crazy person like Dee. And she had seemed like she was happy. It wasn't until like last year that Dee got in touch with her and found out that she was leaving him. And I was like, bro, what happened? And she's like, he's isolated me from everybody, Dee. We reconnected over TikTok. I was like, homie, is this you? And she's like, yeah, it's me. We started chatting, and she was going home because he had made her feel like crap. He made her feel like she was worthless. And I'm like, bro, you are not worthless. I literally watched you gun down bad guys. You are total bad, okay? You are a little baddie. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Basically, it was... So we had a group of 12 homies in my unit that we all became obsessed with CrossFit, but it was fake CrossFit. We were so bad at it. But there was a group of 12 of us, and we lost 6 during deployment from that group of 12. It was like our little CrossFit nerd group. And then when we came back and we all redeployed home over the past years, we lost 2 more. So there's only 4 of us left. And we lost her over the summer. She was apparently home, and everybody thought she was healing. She was finally getting divorced from a guy who was treating her like crap and not treating her like the dang queen she was. She's so sweet. She doesn't show her emotions on her face much. She was gorgeous by any media standard of beauty. And she was the sweetest being, very diligent in all of her work. But she was also very quiet with the hurt. And I think that's the part that needs to be talked about more. That there are a lot of veterans out there that suffer in silence and don't know how to talk to people, don't know how to communicate that I'm hurting because the army didn't issue me feelings. I don't know how to have them. And it is always when you least expect it. Yes! Thanks, I got water. Yum! Your dad told you? Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love that. Thank you, Colton. She may not be here, but if you keep her in your heart and never forget. Yeah. I owe her my life. I really do. If she hadn't have been there that day, I probably would have hurt myself. I owe her me. And I owe it to her to try and live the best life that I can. And I feel like a lot of us don't get that. Especially when we start to feel isolated with those feelings. That you don't realize the effect you have on other people. Because you get it in your head that I'm hurting. Nobody wants to see this part of me. Nobody wants to see the hurt that I have. And that's bullcrap. Because the people that love you love all of you. It doesn't matter if you're hurting or not. It's part of the big package. Life does suck, and you don't have to like it. But we hope that you'll live it because we kind of like you. I like you. And I would really hate it if I lost any one of you. There's actually 2 members of this community that disappeared from the internet for a while. And I have one of their contact and the other I don't. But I check in on them now and then to make sure that they're still alive because I care about you and I would hate it if you were gone. Life sucks sometimes. And I hope that knowing that I went through all of the things I did and have come out stronger, I hope that that can fuel you to be the most badass version of yourself. Oh no, I said booty. Oh no. hope that it can fuel you to be the biggest, baddest, best version of yourself. Because I would not be here at doing any of the things that I did if you weren't. I need you just as much. I'm gonna be a little parasocial for a moment, okay? Allow me that. You lost close friends and family. It's true. I've lost a lot of family, extended or non, over the past few years. And it sucks. That loss sucks. That grief that, oh crap, you're not in my life anymore. What the frack is hard. But you know what? It's because you love them that much that it hurts. And it shows. It shows how close they were to you. It shows how much they meant to you. And it shows how much joy they brought to your life, that it can hurt that much. It's so weird to think of that as a blessing, that you can be that sad, but it is. To never have loved and never have let yourself have those connections would be a life that is placid and lukewarm. Allow yourself to love, even if it hurts, because dang if it doesn't make your life that much better. Exactly. You can't, you can't make new memories. But dang it if you can't celebrate the ones that you have. It's like my Auntie Peppy. She's the kind of old lady I want to be when I grow up. And girl lived to be 98, running marathons with a big beehive hairdo. And she would tell Dee, remake yourself every decade. You don't have to live the same life twice. There's so much life and you can live all of it. And I want to take that to heart. Yeah. Pain does make you stronger. I like Isla actually was the one who gave Dee the artistic rendition of the grief box. I really like that one.
Yes.
After Dee went to Battle Buddy's funeral over the summer, I had moments where I'm like, it sucks. I don't know how to deal with this much direct pain. Like, it was very much a moment of, frack, another one bites the dust. The grief box. Didn't I show it? I think I showed it on stream. Let me see if I can find it. I know we've got it. Hang on 1 second. I need to look for my conversation with Isla. Where is it? I know we've got it. The grief box. Isla showed me this one. This. Let me open it in a window.
We should drink some
Oh,
water.
thank you. I will hydrate. And let me open this so you can see it, because this is a really good visual. And then I will grab water.
Here you go. Have a head pat.
Thank you so much for the head pat. Okay, this is the grief box that Isla showed Dee. And I really like her visualization of this, because I feel like it's accurate. That tissues? No. Tissues are for weak people who cry tears. I'm just leaking. It's different. Hi, Dread. Thank you so much. And happy Veterans Day to you too. Yum. Oh my god, hang on a second. Before I talk about this grief box. Oh my gosh! What the crap? Oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. This is nice. Okay. Dee might be getting some spicy merch made soon. Oh! Oh no, it's spicy. It's spicy. Oh my god. The booty needs to be rounder. How do I tell the artist that booty is not round enough? It's something I never thought was a problem. Ooh, it looks so good. I need that. As a practitioner of the Holy Thigh-Bull, I do approve. The thighs be thighin', but the booty needs to be rounder. They made my booty flat, and I don't appreciate that. This is the 5th revision. No, this is the 1st revision. I need to... gonna be black. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Oh, I might ask for some proportion changes. Let me do a little sketch because I don't like the way they made my face look. I'm gonna adjust this. Okay, okay. Shh, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. You're gonna have to find out. You're gonna have to find out. It'll be released before the end of this month. Before the end of this month. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, Grief Box. What the frack is this? The Book of Clapulations, chapter 3, verse 17. The booty be round. It is what we have found. Upon the holiest ground, the sound. Clap, clap, clapulations. Okay. It's not about the bust size. Did something wrong? What? What? What do you mean? They're not that big. They're like a hand and a half. They're like a hand and a half. They're overflowing for my hands, but they're a good hand and a half full. Okay? They're D for D. D for D. Okay. Even for T3. Oh, I will absolutely tease this for tier 3. For those of you who don't know, folks who decided that they were going to spend too much money, what's wrong with you? You spent too much money and you subscribed to the tier 3. You now have a special place in the Discord. Mod check. Would you be so kind as to drop the Discord link in the chat? Those of you who are subbed, you have access to special zones in the Discord. And our tier 3s have a special place where I drop a bunch of sneak peeks before anyone else gets to see them. And I'm gonna think of some other cool things for tier 3s and maybe tier 2s.
Should drink some water.
Thank you, I will hydrate. So, you guys are getting a sneak peek of this. You are absolutely getting a sneak peek of this. Once we get revision 2 though, because the booty is too flat and I will not have that. I worked hard for these glutes. These are the glutes that can lift a 300-pound man. They need to be round. That is what I say. I will tell you about my favorite medieval weapon. Don't spoil me. Save your money for snacks and pizza, please. Thank you. Glutes of justice. You too, though, Zero. We are built like soldiers. This is a fact. Zero has some delicious men's shoulders. You may worship them, but he's very modest about them and will tell you, no, I am not built like a soldier, and no, I don't have delicious man shoulders, and no, I don't look good in a suit. And I'd be like, shut up, take my love and affection. I'm not a snack, I'm the whole dang meal. If you do want to spoil the... No! If you want to, you can throw stuff for the 2.0. Once we hit 50%, I'm gonna do a big karaoke event. Oh, but... A baked bean? Scruffy, you're a baked bean. I love beans. Sin! Sin, I see you. Sin, I see you. Do not instigate sin. Do not instigate the sin. Sin be out here sinning. Sinning. Hi, Sin. Welcome to D! For those of you who don't know, Sin, our beloved voice demon on the internet. If you need homebro with epic FPS skills, go hang out with Sin. If you need based opinions, go hang out with Sin. If you need some deep voice ness and you must express your daddy issues, go with Sin. But if you have mommy issues, you can stay right here. But only on those specific streams. Express your what? You know what I said. I said what I said and I meant what I said and I won't say it again. The grief box looks like a record player. Okay, I will explain it. Thank you, Darlarian. If you have neither, you can still stay here and I will give you head pats. I will probably squish you and show you my rock collection. Shut up and I'll get you! He's a homie. Please check out the homie. He's a good bean. So what is this box? Isla actually drew D this box. Also, hi Zazie, welcome to D. Isla drew D this box when I was in the big sads after my battle buddy passed over the summer. And she's like, my my I think it was her grandma or someone was the first to tell her about this grief box. And she's like, okay, so this is the grief box. It's inside your mind. And it's this box. And there's this button that triggers the sad feeling inside you. And all of the memories and feeling of grief are this big purple ball. And it bounces around inside you and it hits this button like a bunch. It just bounces around and hits this button. But over time, the purple ball of grief gets smaller and smaller, and even though it bounces around a bunch, it hits the button less.
Yes,
and it hits the button
time
less
for the
and
Sigmund
less.
Freud segment where she talks about my mommy issues. Also, pat, 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 pat. Be
King
happy.
of Gaza,
Be happy.
you
Be
goob!
happy.
I don't know about DVD box, but it gets smaller and smaller. And while the grief never truly goes away, and it will sometimes still hit the sad button, it won't as often. And after a while, it just gets small and it won't hit it as often. It'll still happen now and then. It'll still happen. And sometimes the ball is so small, but it only hits like a corner of the button. And it'll only trigger a little sad. Sometimes it'll trigger a big sad, like D when D thought about, oh my god. Oh, my buddy. I wouldn't be alive without her. Ugh! There's a bigger sad, but it will get smaller. It will get smaller. And after a while, it won't hit the button anymore. Or when it does, it won't hit the button hard. And it will be less sad and more about, yeah, you know what? I owe them a lot. Or, man, it sucks that I don't have them anymore. But I loved them while I had them. Yeah. That's the grief box. That's what that is. And now you know, and you can use it, hopefully, as a representation for your own sad. Don't hype! Stop! Put your money away. Stop it. Stop it. Blaze, Maritio, King Okat. Maritio, this is your second time on the hype train. I see you. Look at this. Look at this little shenaniganator. I see you right there. I see you wearing the cool Blob D sunglasses. Look at you. Look at that smug little friggin' face. Look at that face. I see you. Don't try to play this off. Get off the train. Get off the train. Get off. You've ridden the train twice now. No. Stop it. Who just hopped on the train? Jagan? Need original name? Rainbow. Get off the train. Get Stop it. Stop it right now. Put your money away. It's not good.
You motherfucker.
Mother! Get out. Get out of that train. Kito Kato, stop. What is that crap?
Train? Yes.
No,
And
don't pay
thank
any
you.
tickets.
Get
Hop off
back
at the
now.
next stop. You have 3 minutes. Don't pay anything. Let it run out. Don't
No.
do- Stop it!
Choo-choo monster trucker.
Boy, get off the train! Get off the train! Stop! Cease! I see you, mother. When I find you. Me when I find you. When I find you.
I like train.
When I find you. Wiki Danish, get off the train. Stop it. Stop. Right now. Get off the train. Stop. Do not hop on the train. This train's not going... Muffin! The train's not going anywhere. I swear to Bob. Get off the train. Perry Clementus Petronius, get off the train!
Mom said it was my turn to drive the hype train.
I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this. Get off the train. Do not ride the train.
Look at
What? You let my face go right now. Sin! Do not encourage... Kyran, so far away, you about to run. I'm going to eat the train. I'm about to... That was cute. Hi, Nico. I'm going to eat the train. I will... Do not take my hair. That will not
Your
save you
anger
from my
only makes
wrath.
us stronger.
I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. You are the huggy mom. That's so cute. Scruffy, no! Scruffy, no! Scruffy,
He is
shut up!
Godzillaing the
Shut
train.
up, you!
BTW,
Shut up!
if you
Get-
haven't,
get-
you should watch Godzilla -1.
Listen here. Listen here, you Ah! Pigeon!
I'm the captain of this train now.
You are not the captain of the train. Get off the train. Get off. Get off the train. Stop riding the train.
Train 4.
Come! 0! Sci-fi baby seal, get off the train. I'm going to eat you. I will devour. I will devour. You've angered me. I will consume the train. My mouth isn't big enough. Hey, I need to be bigger. I need to be bigger. Why isn't my mouth big enough? My mouth isn't big enough. I can't get any bigger. No! You did this on purpose.
Need a light?
Get blinded. This is war! War! Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me. I see you. I see you. You little... I see you. You think you're clever, don't you? Sin. Sin, get off the train. Look at you, you cozy little mother... Hi, Deathclaw. Welcome to DMCA. Do not drive the train! Stop it. Inspector Gadget, stop. Put it away. Put your money away. You're not allowed to have adult money. Emmy! King Okaze! Cease! Ah! Emmy! This is not a Wendy's. This is my friggin' house! Get out of my house! Immediately!
For the Sphinx tax rats
No!
hyperangy.
Put your money away! Your money is not good here. Get off the train, Deathclaw. Stop. Stop it. Are you fighting over who is driving the train now? Cease. Get off the train. Your money is no good here. Get off the train. Get off. Stop riding the train. Why do you look so happy? 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 Stop it. Stop it. No. Your money is no good here. You look so proud of yourself. Look at you. You're a little cat emote. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You look so
Joke's
happy.
on you, these are Sphinx coins, minted at the DRS.
Shut up. This is not Sphinx points. Put your money away. Immediately. This is war. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here until you get off the train. I'm gonna stay right here, and we're gonna stare at you, and you're gonna think about what you did until you stop being on this train. Immediately. That's me. I'm the guardian. I'm about to end y'all's miserable existence. Cause you be on this train. I'm watching you.
No.
No, shut up! Get off the train. Get off the train. Stop riding the train. Get off the train.
People to stop,
No!
the more people will
Shut
keep
up,
doing
you!
this.
Get
We
off
need
the
to
train.
reverse
Stop
psychology
hyping
this.
immediately.
Tell
I'm
people to
going to
keep riding
explode
the
your
train and
planet.
people will get
I
bored
will
and get off.
assume my normal size, and I will crush your planet between my thighs, and it will be your fault. This is going to be your fault. You want me to explode? You want me to explode? You want me to explode?
CJ keep following the damn train.
And now your planet's gone. Goodbye, planet. Goodbye.
Tier
I
100
thought that was
helpless
to me.
people on subway trains scream for God as he looks in on them.
Is that what's happening here? All the puny humans scream as I look down upon you. You are my toy now.
Get on board of the cool train.
No! Frost King, get off the train. Revenue Sphinx? Sphinx? Eternal Revenue Sphinx, you can't be on the train. You're the IRS. You own the train. Stop it. Final
Be about
Fantasy
to
6
pull
and
a Final
suplex that
Fantasy
train?
6 on
I
our
will.
asses and suplex the train
You know
out of
what? That's a great
frustration.
idea.
Sibin be remembered.
I love that idea. Let me just do that. Let me just suplex you real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna take your train. I'm gonna take your train in my goddess hands. I will summon the train. I am now going to. I'm gonna suplex the dang train. Do you see this train? I'm gonna take this train. I'm gonna eat it. Actually, yeah, I shrink you down to size. That's right. Look at you, you're a teeny tiny train now. Get eaten, nerds! I'm about to eat you. Get eaten.
You You say that exploding
I
the
eat your
planet
train.
with your thighs is a bad thing? I
Yes!
fail to see the downsides to that either.
Death is not something that you want on a regular basis. Get suplexed! Get... No! I'm destroying your train! Stop being on the train, nerds! Stop hyping it immediately! How do you like that? How do you like that? How do you like that, huh? Huh? I'm not putting the train down. I'm not putting the train down. I'm gonna smash the chat with the train. Yeah! You're lucky I'm so benevolent. You're lucky. You're lucky that I'm benevolent. And I will listen to your wisdom request. Wisdom was requested. Shut up, nerd! These wisdom has been requested. You gosh diggity dang darn nerd. You're supposed to get supported today, not D. Ahem. Ahem. Where'd the wisdom go? I lost your wisdom. Was it wisdom or was it D sings? I see D sings. Am I hallucinating? There we go. Thank you. Thank you, you nerds. Stop hyping me right now. I hate you so much. It has been redeemed. D sings. The karaoke redeem. Where D butchers your favorite songs live for your amusement has been redeemed. Fine. Can you pretend that it is a wagon? Okay, we will pretend that your train is a wagon. And where is it going? Your train is now going somewhere. Your train is going on an adventure. Your train is going on an adventure in the desert. Ahem. Where is it? Do you care which version? Do you care which version, Plasma? If you don't care, I'm picking this version. Sitting by the palm trees in the last oasis. Visions into my fantasy, full of mystery. Dune after dune in the ocean of yellow sands. Wind is blowing silently in the Sahara land. Camel by camel. Camel by camel. I try not to remember no memories. I'm looking for a new dimension, new life to live. Mysterious places in perfect harmony. The desert route is changing my destiny. Try not to remember. Oh wait. Fly over the desert sea, yeah. Feel good in my loneliness, just keeping me. Colors and perfumes in crazy romance. The caravan's moving in a camel dance. Camel by camel. Camel by camel. This outfit doesn't cut the mustard.
Actually, this one's fitting. To remember, no memories. I'm looking for a new dimension, a new life to live. Mysterious places in perfect harmony. The desert road is changing my destiny. Camel by camel. Camel by camel. Repent from your sins immediately. Be saved. Be saved. Repent, and you can be saved. Camel by camel. Try not to remember, no memories. I'm looking for a new dimension, new life to live. Mysterious places, perfect harmony. The desert route is changing my destiny. Yep. I'm looking for a new dimension, a new life to live. Mysterious places in perfect harmony. The desert route is changing my destiny. You asked for this. That was D Sings the Karaoke Redeem, where D butchers your favorite songs live for your amusement on 99.3 the D FM. There you go. You asked for that. That's your fault. That's your fault. Are you happy? Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Are you? Are you? Boop. Thank you for the boop. You're a bunch of goobers. I hope you know that. I appreciate you even though you're a bunch of goobs. This isn't your grandma's radio. No, it is not! LARPing? Absolutely. Hydrate. No, it's not! It is my apartment. Get out. Get out right now. Ahem. D, the soundtrack? No! No. King Okaze, put your hype train away. It's no good here. Your money is no good here. Every single one of you has lost adult money privileges, and you're no longer allowed to have money. It's gone. That's the sound of your song, your money gone. You used too much money, and you've lost adult money privileges. Okay? It's gone now. Your closet? Well, I mean, you're on the desk. There is a closet over here. It's a very small one, though. And then the door out to the small, like, kitchenette is that way, along with the bathroom. Is over that way, too. I took away your money? Yes, no money for you. At least not for hype trains. You're not allowed. Nope. Okay, so you had asked me about a weapon for LARPing, and I can't remember what it was. What was the question? Can you please... I was a little bit distracted by your misuse of money. I'm going to need you to restate the question, otherwise I will forget again. How are you going to pay for your house? You can utilize your money for your home, but not for SPhinx tax. You've lost SPhinx tax privileges. Yep, that's what happened. And I'm sticking to it. Okay. My favorite weapon? No, it's not. It's my apartment. Get out. My favorite weapon for LARPing? I am a Chunibyo nerd who likes dual wielding and staves. But I started trying to do sword and board before I last left LARP. The last chapter I was in, it was just too hard to get to games, and their site was kind of gross.
I dual wield short swords because I am a massive Chunibyo nerd! Okay? I'm a nerd. And when I LARP, I want to have 2 swords. So I can deflect with one and use it as a shield and it's lighter. And the other I stab people with, okay? That's just... It's professional, okay? Professional stabbing. This blade was folded 4,000 times by a samurai sword-making master from not Japan, from the land of the samurai, a samurai-vania, the place where samurai are born from the clouds. So I like to dual wielding because I don't know about myself. I might not be that talented. I was actually better with a staff than with dual wielding. I think it was the reach, because when I'm I need to get up close to people for my dual wielding to work. And dual wielding is a wonderful style if you're trying to build like speed and fitness in LARPing. You will have to move. If you don't move, you die. So it's great for fitness. Staffs are, depending on the system. Hang on, I still have my staff behind me. Let me take it off the shelf. 1 second. I gotta measure it. Hang on. How big is this? Hang on. Oh. Okay, is it as tall as I am? No. Okay, so it's... How big are you? Okay, how big am I? Like here-ish. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's like, oh my god, my weapons almost fell. I'm a nerd and I have like 15 weapons hanging on the wall behind me. Like Deedlit with their cool sword collection. Only mine is LARP weapons. Do not, Magnus Spada, you stop. You've lost your money privileges, put it away. So it's like, how many inches is that? This is 4 feet and, it's 4 feet and, 12 would be 11, 10, 9, 4 feet and 9 inches. Is the... Shut up, it's not 4 feet taller than me. I'm not 9 inches tall. Shut up. I am not 9 inches tall. I'm taller than that. You friggin' goobs. Hi, CNG Roller. Welcome to D. So it is a 4 foot at a minimum staff.
Your puny swords are no match for my dual-wielding guitars. I strum on, and everyone just submits to me and my awesomeness delate cooler.
Dual-wielding guitars? Okay, do any of you know of the old video game Guitaroo Man? Ooh, Guitaroo Man! Do you know Guitaroo Man? Scruffy put his weapon on nerd. Yes, let's go. Okay, you know Guitaroo Man. Okay, 0. Oh my god, I can't not. Hang on. Anyone who's like, I wield a guitar as a weapon in any way, shape, or form, I will default to Guitaroo Man, and I can't see, think, or even imagine anything else. So if anyone mentions guitars as a weapon, I need to show you this is what I see. This is what I see of you in my brain. Ooh, Guitaroo Man. This is an old PS2 rhythm game, and it is such a cool game with great music. But like, you moved the joystick around to aim, and then you had to hit a button as stuff like came to the center of the screen. And this is supposed to be a guitaroo, and you have to collect the magical guitaroos from across space and time to save your friends who've been abducted by aliens. Mojo King B! Boop. That's such a smooth fight. I really love the first one with the the what are they called? The saucer dudes that come out of the sky. Yeah, that one. It sounds like such a J-pop song. Hang on, I gotta find it. Nowhere, no place. Na 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 in this flight. Na 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 flying to your heart.
D they type a wiggle, D they type a wiggle, D they type a wiggle, D they type a wiggle. How long is D-Sync cool down?
This.
Ashley!
What? Yes, sir. Ois. You know what I'm talking about? Kingdom Hearts, but with guitars. Exactly. No, you! Shut up. You're awesome. Get out. I mean, don't get out. This. How? No, you. This one. If you've never played Guitar Man, I cannot recommend it enough. It's so campy, so stupid, and just so incredibly self-aware of it, and it doesn't take itself seriously. You call that skateboarding? Of course, it's the nerd boy who's in love with some cute random anime girl. And this is the bully. You can't do anything. You'll never succeed. And his name is U1. It's so good. One of my friends got a port of it when we were in, oh my god, high school? It's an old game, but it's a good game. And it plays itself like an anime. I love this song. The very first, like, big battle song. Not the training battle, but the battle. Because it felt like it increased the difficulty. It's a hamburger! No, it's a UFO! It's so dumb, but I love this song. Wait. It was really bad at the game. It has nothing to do with playing the guitar. It has everything to do with being an awesome rhythm game. I love this song so much. It's so good. So you've got center button, and then the charge phase, where you have to charge up your power. And now look, you have to move the stick to aim at these notes and then press a button to hit these. So you would be spinning the stick around and then hitting them. Can you tell we played this game a lot? It's such a fun game, though. Great music. In this night, I can't believe you missed that. No, it's my apartment. I'm forcing you to listen to my favorite song from this. Okay, I'll stop. But you should check this out because Guitar Man is wild and needs to be known and loved by more people because it's such fun, and you could beat it in a single playthrough. You really could. By today's rhythm game standards, it is not very challenging, but it's such fun, and the music is great. A few of the songs are really slow, but the notes are crazy fast. Meow. You'll play it again if anyone remasters it? Oh, yes! I would love to see this remastered. New graphics, a couple new songs. Okay, I gotta stop because I know all of the songs. I know the song and I'm just gonna sing along with it. Oh, it's such a fun game. It's really fun. Highly recommend. Something Something that the military and rhythm games have in common. Aim, push, button. I wonder if that's why I like being a rhythm gamer. But okay, so you're most welcome to. So like, when I started LARPing post-military, actually mid-military, a bunch of my military bros actually got me into LARPing. When I was stationed in Texas, it was where I actually made the character D. Those of you who don't know, I've told this story a few times. Someone mentioned going AWOL. I actually had a friend go AWOL, and it is the friend that helped bring D to life. So when we were deployed, we brought our personas with us, and we used LARPing and the stories we created for them to kind of cope for the horrors of war kind of stuff. You were stationed in Texas? Maybe we were in a sister unit and we never even knew. Small world. Hi, Tomo! Welcome back, Tomo. That is such a cute emote. Oh, the crap. The Sanbone Trio is so good. Da, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba. I love the rhythm from that one. It's so much fun. And then all the buttons that you push in time made it that much more crunchy and fun. Oh, when the rhythm hits and you get to push the buttons in sync and it just, you get the flow of the combo. It feels so good. I got the same vibe from Beat Saber. I loved Beat Saber. Back before I started my rehab physical therapy stuff, I was ranked in Beat Saber. I haven't played it since I started the most intensive versions of my physical therapy because it hurts too much to flail my arms around because I was realigning my body. It was hard. Oh man, rhythm games are awesome. But like I created D, and the name D actually came from a friend of mine. A friend of mine decided that D was going to be a thing, and he gave me the name D, and I joined their house in a LARP game, in a LARP community called Amped Guard. It was one of my first mini LARP communities in Texas. They were more fighting based than LARPing, and we went and did actual LARP after that. One day, I need to get like a system and a capture card. Maybe I could do it on PC. Ooh. One day, when I have full body tracking and the PC capabilities for such, then I'd love to show you guys me flailing because I dance when I do Beat Saber. You did Amp Guard in the Austin area? Let's go! I would be happy to, Tails Kip. VR guitar. Oh my god. Just flailing around in 3D. Bro, that would be wild but lots of fun. Honestly, I would love that as a reboot. I'll get to your song in just a moment. The last bit of my little story there would be that, so while this friendo was the one who they were the reason that D became D, my friend post-deployment was also suffering the big sads, and he went AWOL. I don't actually know where he is. I don't know if he is alive. I don't know what happened to him, but he was my good anime-loving bro, too. His girlfriend doesn't know where he went. He just disappeared. And because anime and a love for silly fun things on the internet brought me to VTubing, I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can find him if he's still alive in the world somewhere. Maybe he found VTubing, too. And if D becomes big enough, then maybe he could let me know that, hey, it's me, bro. I don't know if you remember me, but I know your name. D the SPhinx, there's only one. I know you. I mean, like, I know that name. Are you my D? And I could be like, are you alive? Just to know that he's okay. You know? You're in the Florida branch, let's go! Man, I stopped playing Amp Guard when I got to the, like, I had to go and station myself in the Midwest for work and stuff, and their chapter here is just very, very combat and regiment, and it was fun for a while, but I missed the LARP, so I went and I did like Alliance, and I did Heroic back in the day, and Nero back in the day. I think someone's trying to bring Nero back, and I don't know how I feel about that. But Dee is always looking for a good LARP. Who knows? Maybe you'll find Dee at an event, and we can LARP together. And I will poke you with a stick, and you'll be like, "You're not good at combat." And I'll be like, "I know. I haven't played in years." What's Nero? Oh man, we're gonna have to have a whole other stream. I'll tell you about LARP. Vampire, it does. But the vampire political drama doesn't translate well to the combat scene. Somebody needs to make the Vampire Masquerade LARP, but give it more active combat features. Like, translate vampire skills into handheld weapon adjacent skills, and that could be really cool. Like, imbue your weapons with vampire abilities and give them cool status effects. Somebody needs to make that system, because take the lovely political intrigue and add in a better combat system. Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf were some of the Mind's Eye games were so sophisticated in their political drama and the character portrayals. I just needed more swinging stick. You'd pay extra to get poked by a stick. It's true. If you fight well in LARP, you will get bruised. Badges of honor. I will happily smack you with a stick, but you better put your shield arm up. Shield arm up. Alright, it was requested, and it has been redeemed. Dee sings the karaoke redeem, where Dee butchers your favorite songs live for your amusement, as requested. Let's do this one. Oh. Can I find my little dudes? Oh wait, do I have the right one? I don't actually know this one, I don't think. How does the chorus go? No, I don't know this one. Can I pick a different one? Can you pick a different one, Tails? One day I'll spell that right. Tetsubo. But I'm not. I don't know this one. Are you okay if I do a different one? Like I can do Going Under, My Immortal, Bring Me to Life. Boop. Tails. Tails. Can I do a different one? I need your permission since it was your request. Okay. Thank you. And save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. Bring me to life. Frozen inside without your touch, without your love, darling. Only you are the life among the dead. I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. Got to open my eyes to everything. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. Bring me to
By request, D sings a karaoke redeem where D butchers her favorite songs live on 99.3 the DFM. Wesson! What is Wesson rush for? Oops, you're too sweet. Shut up. Shut up. Nope. 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 Shut up. Nope. La 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 la. Not listening. La la la. You've made me a knight? A Fortnite skin. My little sister. Wait. Why isn't it working? The nuts did not work. Excuse me? Mods, would you please... Mod check, mod check, mod check. Would you please refund those nuts? Refund that man's nuts! Because they did not hit D in the face. Never mind! They worked now! Yeah, Fee. Fee likes Fortnite. Fee was introducing D to Fortnite when I went to visit her. And wow, that is a lot of nuts. And I might actually try it. It looks kind of fun, but I don't know. I might get stuck in the Fortnite hole and then end up doing weird dances. And then, I don't know. Then it's like a hop, skip, and a jump from Fortnite to Skibbity Toilet. And I'm a bit afraid of what that could mean. Yeah. It is definitely time for D to do a wind down. But tomorrow we have an early stream with Beauty! For those of you who don't know, D posts updates and things like that on both Twitter and Blue Sky. D posts more images and things on Blue Sky because Blue Sky will not take these images and use them to train AI, and it's a better place to find D for casual conversation if you would like to come and hang with D. I also post more of like my internal thoughts and more chill stuff there because I've just had more fun on Blue Sky. If you'd like to find me there, you can find me there. You show me the skin? Oh, put it in D, the fan art. It counts as fan art. Fan-made builds in like Final Fantasy or other games that you make to look like D absolutely count as art. Stay dangerous. I will. Skibbity Toilet. No! Ice Phoenix, no! Don't go towards the light! Ice Phoenix, no! You felt nostalgic today? Good. I hope it was a good kind of nostalgia. Demilitarization is sometimes sad. Most of the time, silly, cringe, funny, and a riot. And will definitely make you feel things, but you can feel free to ask questions. I will let you know if there's a boundary you cross or if there's something I'm not comfortable talking about. For the most part, I'm very open about my experience in the military. And thank you for being here to hear my stories and to not be afraid of them. I know some people don't want to hear those things. They want to keep it glorified and they want to keep it all stars and rainbows and combat. But it's also this. Yeah. Because you miss one of your buddies. I hope you pour a drink out for him. Because again, we're sad because it shows that you cared. It shows that you loved them. And that's something worth celebrating. I feel like it would do them more of a dishonor and a disservice not to remember them and not to feel those things. Because avoiding the sad is also avoiding how much joy you had while you were with them. Yeah. They deserve that because those were the true homies. And it's only by gently putting your hands around the grief ball, which Isla drew for D and D shared with you. It's only by gently holding the ball of grief that it will ever get smaller. Yeah. Wisdom was requested. Gamble Champ wants to know. Oh, fun and joyous Goddess D. Yes, that is D. We in the tower holding out wondering where the Monopoly game is. Get out of the tower, you goobs. You're supposed to have evacuated the tower. We've been kicked out by the government. We have 6 months. Come to the apartment. That is Dee's wisdom.
Also, I don't actually know if I have Monopoly, but I have Red Dragon Inn and like 3 expansions. Never! Gumpy! You instigator! You have obliterated the sub-goal? Yes. Yes. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You have indeed obliterated the sub-goal. Are you happy about it? I hope you're happy about it. 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 Okay. Scruffy was digging a tunnel from the apartment to the town. No! If we find the Monopoly, maybe the clue will be within it. Hi, Christian. Welcome to D. Wait, hold up! Christian, are you Christian Mason? Are you Christian Mason? The maker of this room, Christian Mason? Are you the artist? I didn't know you were on Twitch if you are. I'm looking. You totally are. You guys, this is the artist of my room. Welcome to D. You found me. This gorgeous piece of work, especially the Halloween version, was originally created by the magnanimous Christian himself, along with my tower. Christian brought that one to life as well. Thank you so much for your hard work, and thank you for popping by. We were doing a little military chat today. Yeah! Thanks to you, we found a new place to live. I still have my Halloween candy out because I bought it all for me. And I will enjoy it. Darn it. Through the shoebox. Guppy, shut up. Your art is amazing. I found you through our lovely moth girl, Finawi Meowie. And I am so glad she introduced me to your art style because it is gorgeous and dynamic and everything that I needed for this space. And now I don't think I will ever work with another artist again. As soon as finance is allowed, you bet your bottom dollar we're commissioning you for more chaos. More! Scruffy was working on the tunnel? No. They should all have left. If they're still there, the government will kick them out. One way or another, the government will find you and will say, get out of the tower. If those of you present have no idea what we're talking about, mod check. Would one of you be so kind as to drop the lore command? Have a good food, Zero! And we're going to find a homie to raid in just a little bit. We could raid Koei! Koei's up. Flare is up. Professor Bloom is up too. Professor Bloom this year is going to be doing the December choir, and Dee is going to participate again for the holiday sing-along stuff. Yay, got that quick draw, let's go! But good job, Brushfire, you got the command too. Check out the lore, and you can see everything linked there. There's also a playlist for lore, and I will add the new ones to the bottom of it too. You can see on Dee's YouTube why we're in this apartment and what the future has in store. I did find a job for this week. Since we got fired from Whackdonald's, I think we'll have good luck with this. Because I don't know if you know, but Dee has a way with people, and I saw a hiring for a customer service desk option, and I think I could do that. I think I can handle people, right? How hard can it be? Demilitarized raid? Go, 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 go! Alright, soldiers. We're about to roll out. Never in my entire military career has anyone told me to roll out. But I do find that funny. How hard could it be? Yeah, I'll be fine. My call is very important. Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Please hold the line. No, hold the line. Line! I can say it. I can say it. No! Okay, we can raid Reen. Line! Hold the line! No! Hold the line! Line! This... Not holding loin! Line! 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 Not the pork loin! Line! 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 No, I can say the word. Stop it, you goobs. I can say it. I can say it. I could say it. Cease. I know how to say line. Okay, who do we raid? Teams? We can raid teams. We can raid... Could raid Will. We could raid a cute crab talking about large women kinks. They're talking about giant women. Who's he chatting with? Size talk with Chopsopper. We could raid our favorite little crab. They are a kink-safe community. They talk about mature topics in a non-hyper-lewd fashion. It's out in the open. It's very safe. Oh my god! Shut up! We're not rolling with lines! No! Who did that poll? Who did that poll? You're fired. Is Heka streaming? Hang on. I'm looking at the people I'm following. Looking. Malwire's up. My manager's up. Oh, Heka's up too. What's Heka doing? The messenger. Okay, Hekapede is playing game. I honestly feel like we might scare Hekapede with this number though. I will promise to raid Heka one of the days this week. Let's go raid the crab. I feel like as a giant whammon and a representation of giant whammon, I feel like it is appropriate for us to raid in when they're talking about schmexy giant whammon. Okay? Am I wrong? I'm not. I'm not wrong. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's not a loin raid. Okay. You guys have your raid message. Thank you guys so much for coming to chat about military stuff with me. I really appreciate you being here. And don't forget, we've got more fun coming up this week. Let's go to the ending! Welcome to the ending! You made it. You made it to the end of the stream. Tomorrow, we're doing an early stream with Beauty! You get to see these hands. Are you ready? 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 You're not ready. I mean, you probably are. Please don't make fun of my hands. I'm very self-conscious about my hands and I will cry and never show you my hands again. They'll have to be ungloved for this struggle too, so you get to see uncensored hands. Demilitarize. Giant whammon loin raid? If you want to be a troll, I hate you. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't hate you guys. And we're going to be doing some chatting along with a cozy, chill game about the struggle bus, on a boat, in a land that is dying. More dying worlds. And it's probably just going to be a yapping stream with this game in the background. And then the job series continues on Thursday. Not to mention, Friday is another Figure It Out Friday, where this gorgeous goddess who never gatekeeps shares the secrets with you on the internet. No, not those kinds of secrets! Not giant women lines! Shut up! Get out of my chat! Okay, thanks for coming to hang with me. I hope you had a happy Veterans Day to my brothers and sisters in arms around the world. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye! The raid is now beginning. Thank you for the boop. The raid is now beginning. Prepare for raid and grab your raid message. Have a great rest of your Monday, cuties. Raiding in 3, 2, bye.